first?
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses.
Wow.
I
thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Do it again.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone.
Romance.
It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show is ready to go. Out the gates to hang out with you. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube. It is Thursday, June 24th, 2021. Thank you for being here wherever you may be on any of said platforms. You can also find us at Twitter, watch GMS, and also at GamingMorningShow.tv. Top left corner, that is Lucy the First, guest hosting this morning. Fantastic DJ streamer on Twitch. You can find
good
more.
Good morning, everyone.
Twitch.tv/Lucy the First. It's good to see you. Do you got your coffee for this morning? So much coffee. It's good to see you. A former, this is my favorite tweet, Mike. We promoted that Lucy was going to be on here. Said former 5 questions GMS contestant, and then you said, I've graduated, moved out of 5 questions. Did you enjoy your 5 questions experience? What was that like? March, something like that?
They were pretty good questions. I thought it would be a lot more trick questions, but you know, the 5 questions, they go by fast.
We're so straightforward.
Sometimes it almost feels like 30 questions, but that's really all it is.
And that's, look, it's Mike O. Good moron, my friend.
Oh, hey, it's me. I'm here. Hey.
You don't seem so sure. I'm a little concerned.
I don't know. It was a long day, long night.
What is going on
short night, long day, short night?
What is going on with Barry? Why is Barry covered up?
He's been naughty.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's in timeout.
Lucy, you don't have a Sasquatch hanging out in your office, do you?
No, I told
nope,
him.
not at that level yet. just graduated.
Right? Yeah. I mean, we can't expect everyone to have a Sasquatch right out of the gate.
That's true.
It's important.
That's true.
Groggy or Die is in the chat this morning. Good moron to you. Scott Chick has checked in as well, and then I am JF Downs talking about GMS in the afternoon. Kiki Low, AJ here as well. We got a lot of fun. Of course, Lucy's going to hang out with us all 3 hours today. We have CJ Collier Jennings joining us from Buttwide, though, at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time today. You're pretty jacked, aren't you?
I love CJ. CJ is one of my favorites. I read a lot of his stuff. I look at a lot of what he does. He likes Spider-Man, like me, so I like it.
I have to ask about the Spider-Man appearance at the Vatican, right?
What do you gotta ask about it?
I
Oh,
mean,
ask CJ. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta talk about that, right? Are you
Yeah, like,
are you a superhero buff, Lucy? Does superheroes do anything for you?
Well, I've been looking through CJ's Twitter, and yeah, I guess I really don't know my superhero stuff.
It's next
But
level.
I am learning quite a bit. It is quite next level.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what. I don't know much about superheroes either. Superman's the one that flies around. Batman's the one that talks like this. Where's Rachel? Right? But the more that I've hung out with the But Why Though folks, including CJ on Twitter, I feel like I'm learning a lot more. I mean, we get to talk about Spawn today, which is pretty freaking exciting. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, Lucy, you got to introduce us then. So for those who have never been to your stream, have never gotten a chance to know you, tell us more about what we can find when we show up at your place.
Hi everyone. Yes, my name is Lucy the First. I'm a DJ and I am now working with radio. I like to play a lot of community games and I'm just huge into community, so love hanging out with all you lovely people. That's what I do. And I'm glad to be here this lovely morning with the Gaming Morning Show to see how things are on the other side of 5 questions.
And we're going to have some words on stream today in honor of you, because Mike and I tried our best to do well yesterday in your show.
You did surprisingly quite well. It took me a long time to get pretty decent with words.
What do you mean
puzzling.
surprisingly? I mean, come on now. Just because I'm usually in the
be real,
caboose
right?
crew, and yesterday I was close to the
Caboose?
podium. Come on now.
Yeah, the spotlight was really on you.
I lifted myself up yesterday. Mike and I were like in and out of doing probably more adult things like work and sitting there trying to type as fast as we could. Also, apparently, when I type now, I type in T-Rex claws. I don't know what that was about, but I'm like, ah! What's going
Words
on?
can do that to you.
yes.
How was your Wednesday night, Mike? Did you get any relaxation, or has it just been chaos for the last 48 hours?
It's been pretty much chaos.
Oh,
so,
man.
I think last night I dinked around in Minecraft for a little bit, getting Downsting together and just kind of rebuilding the Sean's destruction, and just kind of chilling. So it's a very low key night. I don't again. This is becoming a trend and it's making me really nervous. I don't really remember what I did last night because I don't think it was any. I think it was just whatever. It wasn't anything exciting. So
Wow. Don't even remember. It's unmemorable.
I think it just means nothing, right?
And you've been out into the real world, Lucy. You had a DJ gig, what, last weekend in person?
Yeah, on last Saturday. So things are just opening up around here, and they were really fast to book and get their wedding over with. So I'm happy to see everyone is following social distance restrictions. So what it was, yes, a wedding at a in-person venue, but everyone was spaced out. It was a small venue, so around 75 people, but it was my first gig since COVID, so really hopeful for the future of my work as well as the economy. So it's kind of good to see people are out there and they just want to get married. And I'm here for that.
Like how
If
you
you think about it, all the couples that haven't got married in the past year and a half, like, they're ready to go. All the COVID babies.
there are going to be so many like 25th anniversaries 25 years from now because everyone just got married at the same. Hopefully there will be a lot of 25th anniversaries because everyone will have made it that far. Let's maybe shoot for some 5-year anniversaries. Does that
I
sound
was gonna
good?
say, let's go 5
Let's
years
shoot
before
small.
we jump into anything else.
Groggy says, I remember everything I did last night, Mike. It's kind of alarming. Do you remember everything that Mike did last night, Groggy, or did you only remember what you did last night? And then I saw...
Downs helped me remember. I watched Loki.
Because I was going to say, you said you had a Loki night, and I was like, wait, did you watch Loki? Right?
I did, actually. That's kind of funny.
How's the series?
Amazing. Visually, it's stunning. Last night's story was a little slow, but not in a bad way. So there was a lot of dialogue and some craziness, and it left on another freaking cliffhanger.
Oh, no.
Stop doing damn cliffhangers. It's not like it's I want or just release all the shows so I can watch them right now.
We're
But
watching.
I kind of enjoy the week thing. So
We're watching Lego Masters right now, and it's on Fox, so
Oh,
it's
yeah?
very much just a regular release. And they do such a good damn job of teasing the next episode that I want to see it right away. And I was sitting there, I'm like, man, this is one that I'd prefer to be. I could just start the next episode and get them all done with.
yeah.
Were you ever good at
We're
Legos?
spoiled. Oh hell yeah! I was a Lego master. When I was a kid, my parents would get me, Legos all the time for holidays and birthdays and whatnot. And they're usually just the loose ones. I didn't get the whatchamacallit ones, like the packs, because those were stupid expensive. I think my parents were really good at like finding just the bricks. I would spend hours upon hours playing between them and my GI Joes, but I could build whatever, and I didn't need the fancy schmancy like. This is how you build the Eiffel Tower.
Wow.
So,
Some tone on that. Lucy, can you do Legos?
Not at that caliber, but I
Nah.
do like the creativity. It's kind of like Minecraft if you just build at your own pace. But yeah, the big sets that are like ginormous and you have to build it this certain way, like that's just something else. That's just way too much stress. It's a lot of following of directions.
Now, are you still running your Minecraft server?
Yes.
So Lucy's got an awesome Minecraft server. GMS also has Minecraft servers. And speaking of Minecraft, stick around. After the 8 o'clock break, we are going to have our latest induction into the Temple of the Six. Those are those who sign up for the GMS kneecap tier from Mike O. And you can do so at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow.
I'm gonna bust some kneecaps.
So if you haven't already,
hold on. You also have to remember when you mention the Temple of Six, you have to mention that it's sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts and Dr. Squatch.
I don't believe I do have to say that. I think that's
No,
not
contractually.
I don't remember seeing that contract go through fulfillment.
No, it's totally true.
Okay, all right. It's brought to you by the coffee place and the soap place. How'd I do?
I don't think the soap is a place. I mean, it is on my desk still. So
Lucy, don't follow my lead with
it still smells great.
promo reads. Apparently, I do them
It smells
poorly.
Wonderful.
All right, well let's get some words on stream going. It is Bomb Pop Day, which I believe is like that popsicle that's like blue and white and red, right? Looks like a rocket shop. Rocket shop. Jesus.
A rocket shop?
Take me to the rocket shop.
It's
It's like a bomb
very
pop.
not well known 50 Cent song.
Yes, it was a sequel. Swim a lap day. It is Fairy Day. Pralines Day, which is pralines more of a confection than I realized. I thought pralines were like a
nut.
a pecan
Right.
dish.
It sounds like a nut, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But no, it's like a cookie or a paste. I don't know. Whatever.
it's like a
It's fancy
chocolate.
thing.
Like it's like a confection. I'm so bad.
Yeah,
at
sure.
confection.
Confection.
Okay, it's National Handshake Day, which I found interesting. Coincides with National Work from Home Day. So,
Which is kind of funny.
like, when's the last time y'all
Yeah, we have
shook
that.
hands with somebody?
Yeah, don't touch people. They're
Lucy,
dirty.
you just said you went into the wild. Did you shake hands with anybody?
Heck no.
No. Like,
No touching.
will there ever be a handshake again? I don't know. I don't know. What is happening?
So I work with old people, right? So they're very big into the handshaking. So I've been doing a little bit of handshaking, but I also have like a hand sanitizer thing in my pocket. So I wonder how the people feel. Like they're like, "Hey," I'm like, "Okay, shake your hand. Hand sanitizer's out. Pour it in the hand." I'm waiting for someone to be like, "What are you doing there, kid?" You know?
I for some reason picture like everyone walking around with sanitizer holsters in the future.
Instead of gun holsters,
Well, you remember
just
when,
get
like-
a camelback with
Yeah.
some hand sanitizer.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so much sanitizer. Do you remember like when everyone had their cell phone on their hip? Right? Maybe that's what we get back to, but it's sanitizer instead. Just a sec.
Wait, you don't have a holster for your phone?
Oh yes, absolutely. I still wear my phone on my hip, Mike. That's what all the cool people do.
I want to get like one of those like gun holster things. Just put my phone in the one side, and the hand sanitizer in the other. You know,
Like
the
you're a
old school
detective.
detectives. Yeah.
I guess
Be
fanny
great.
packs are coming back. We can just throw that in
That's
there.
accurate.
Praline is a hazelnut chocolate fondant coated in marble chocolate, which is milk and white chocolate mixed slightly to make a swirling pattern. That is not a fun fact. That's just Lady K dropping knowledge, so thank you for that. It is Fairy. It's that fairy day. I'm not familiar with the other spelling. Faerie? What's that one about?
It's a foreign thing, I think.
Oh, is it just like a spelling difference? Groggy said, I shook hands last night. 2 vaccinated people just shaking and baking. Actually, Goldrar Pumbaa says, I'm hoping we retire handshakes for good. By the way, good morning to you, Pumbaa. I wouldn't mind a courtesy nod or something non-contact, but everything but the dreaded shake.
What about a chest bump? Is that okay?
Oh, no. Just everyone running around looking like we're getting introduced at an NBA
Like
game.
a body handshake.
It's like simultaneously replacing the handshake and the hug. Just
Yeah, there you go.
See, as a man of size,
Body
though,
check.
I tend to knock people over when we do the chest bump. So,
Yeah. Schleierith would be all about that, though.
all right, let's play Words on Stream. What's the secret to this, Lucy? You clearly host games that get past level 19 that I learned yesterday, because we don't.
Definitely cheer the people on when they guess words, because there's probably people in chat that can guess better words than you.
That's true. AJ is typically pretty cracked. I think, AJ, what's the Words on Stream record? I can't even remember. But if you go into your Twitch chat and you just start typing words, you get them. You can also scan the QR code, and then you can play on your phone. So this is an option. And Mike, Aardvark is never going to... the day that Aardvark is...
Gonna be there.
No, it's probably not. Just like Shaq will never
no.
be in our community games. So
It'll be there.
it's never going to happen.
Promise.
We got the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up in about 10 minutes from now, and we will also do birthdays. We have we have one community birthday, and then we have one birthday on referral today, because I actually don't know the streamer, but Kiki Low has referred me to a birthday celebrator today, so we'll do that coming up at 6:50.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of birthdays.
AJ found the worst level in Fall Guys,
Of course he did.
so
AJ is like
seesaw.
the crackiest cracked at this game.
Lady K, I used to have my mobile in the breast pocket of my jacket. I ended up with a non-cancerous lump in my breast. Don't keep phones. See, all right, listen. All right, I've always worried about like the fact that the phone is so close to the nether region when it's in your pocket. And I've heard that can be a concern what Lady K just expressed. Now I'm even more concerned because we have firsthand knowledge of somebody having an issue with cell phone radiation. Ugh. Now I'm more worried than ever.
Yeah, jeez.
I'm hoping
I'm
you're
still
okay.
gonna put it in my pocket. I'm gonna put my phone in my pocket. And
The other one's playing the
Words on Stream.
piano.
Analyst Morissette.
Lucy is cracked. Look at this. Lucy with C's and E's and so's. What are you doing?
I've been training my whole life for this.
49 out of 27. So Lucy affectionately calls those in last place part of the caboose crew. How many can make up a caboose crew?
Usually I just give them either the last 2, but if it becomes like a bigger leaderboard, then the last 4. So the top 2 would be the leader of the caboose crew, and the bottom 2 would be bunking in the caboose. So
Gotcha.
the last 4 is usually.
Just taking up
Then you have the
space.
spotlight.
Just taking up
No.
space in the caboose crew. This bunking, I mean more like stealing real estate. That's what you're talking about. Jeez. Mike O then right now with Lady K would be quote unquote running the caboose crew. So the longer the train gets, the bigger the caboose gets. Mobile phones
Come on,
give off
Groggy.
minute microwave energy traces. Be careful with them. It's all the okay. Thank you. I'm already concerned. Yes, the nether.
Hello?
The net. Oh gosh. See, and Mike still doesn't know how to use
Nobody's
this.
there.
Do you ever actually have a conversation on your phone since you clearly don't know how to use it?
I think they hung up.
Oh my gosh. All right, level something. What are we on? Level 3. Giraffe. It literally almost spelled
Oh my God.
giraffe out the gate. If
Quick, everyone.
one of the words is giraffe. You don't have to wait for it to show up on. Oh, Mike got it.
Take that.
Host advantage. Someone was
the
saying in
frick?
Lucy's stream that the all-time record for this thing is like over 1K. Was that in levels, or did somebody get 1,000
That's
stars?
literally levels.
There's no way.
I think so too. I'm just like, that's sus. Grief. For real, lady.
Nice. I don't. How would you? We've never seen 20. Oh crap! I didn't even do that. Thank you, robot. It's upcycling day. That's our topic of the day.
Upcycling.
Upcycling is like the art, basically, of taking something that would have otherwise been thrown out and making it better, right? I've actually seen some pretty cool things made out of upcycling. One of which was one of my favorite, like, Secret Santa, like, holiday gifts from a coworker. They gave me a Denver Broncos, like, heat-etched wood panel that someone was making out of, like, old cabinetry. So, you know, like, you rip out the cabinets in the house and you have, like, all the extra doors and stuff. So they took, like a heat wood tattooer. That's probably the technical term for it.
A tattooer?
Yeah, because, like, tattoos the wood. Why am I making this motion?
I don't know.
Just so adamant. That's how you... Does anyone have a tattoo? Is that how they stab you, with a lot of blunt force?
Yes.
Like, ah!
I definitely don't have any tattoos.
Oh my gosh, Lucy, for the longest time, Mike's been... Look at Mike's forearms, right?
Yes.
I
much
didn't
forearms.
notice that for like the 7 months that we started doing the show. I was like, Mike, do you have any tattoos? He's like, what do you mean? I'm so unobservant.
Ridiculous.
Did we lose?
Yeah, we did. There was a lot of talking going on.
Sorry, we should play...
AJ's got here.
AJ was trying to carry us. Mike was on top of the leaderboard.
What? I see you,
It's
Mike.
because of the giraffe thing. Yeah.
Lucy, why didn't you send us any of your, like, cracked players? Like, they should be here carrying us. We need to get past 20.
I know. I really do.
All right. Well, anyway, it's 6:25 out on the West Coast. It is 9:25 out on the East Coast. 2:25 for those hanging out in the UK. Upcycling. Do either of you have any good upcycling stories? Something that otherwise would have been thrown away, but was repurposed for something cool? The answer could be no, too, but I'm just curious.
I'm curious too, because I feel like the answer is no. But I feel like upcycling is just such a huge phenomenon that just happens.
I feel like this is everything I would see in, like, a flea market.
Yeah. My daughters are really, really good at, like, raiding our recycling bin and then just building random stuff, and then it just lays around the house. It's the worst. I mean, it's creative, but we just threw away a bunch of stuff the other day because, oh my gosh. There's, like, boxes, like, oh, this is a home for the geckos. And you're like, well, they've never been near it. You got to take the geckos out of the container, which make it their home. Oh, but you're like, okay, it's just never.
My kids make something called fairy houses, which you take recycled stuff and then you say this is where the fairies are going to go, which is appropriate for Fairy Day, right?
Yeah.
But one time my daughter made one that had like a piano in it. I don't know how it didn't play. I was pretty disappointed about that, but you know, it's paper and cardboard, so give her some slack. But yeah, they just sit there then for like 7 days and they're covered in glue.
Yep. It's ridiculous, though.
Groggy said we had a tree fall on our property. We cut it up to make a bench and sold it for funds to rebuild a 4-H camp. Well, that's pretty badass.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that absolutely counts.
What? Jeez. See, did I ever do anything good? Yeah, no, I can't think of one time where I, like, built something useful.
I really can't.
I'm not mechanically inclined, y'all. Not the least. The upcycling term came from the 1990s. So it's not that old. Apparently it first rose to prominence when it started trending actually in 2002. So it's really, really young. Even before then, people have been finding new uses for old things since time Immemorial is what this copy reads. I'm just reading words on the screen. Since our first ancestors roamed on 2 feet, it's been natural to reuse possessions and find new ways to benefit from them.
Oh, yeah?
It's only since modern society dawned that we started chucking a lot more away. That's true, probably. That's probably true. If you want to celebrate Upcycling Day, get your hands dirty and actually upcycle something. It's the easiest way. Well, how do you upcycle? Well, I guess there's websites and things.
Well,
Any of you got a Pinterest page? Maybe that's where I need to go.
A Pinterest page for upcycling.
Well, no, like
Okay.
you see something that someone made and just guess.
Yeah, let's see. Up. Nope, I hit the wrong button.
That's good.
Upcycling. See, every time I put in U, it just goes to UPI. Thanks, Ben.
Do we have any loose animal news today?
Maybe.
Like
Okay.
animals that are
Sure do.
loose, like
Yes.
on the run.
This would happen more than you would think, Lucy.
Often.
We've
Well,
had
that is well documented on the internet.
we've had
let you know.
zebras in Tennessee. We've had bears in Tennessee. A lot of this has happened in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Tennessee is a weird place.
What else? do we have?
Today we're going to California.
Oh, what's this one about? Oh, it's about cows.
Cows.
Oh, I've heard about the cows.
Clover butter.
What?
Sorry, it's like a song.
Like
It's a jingle.
jingle?
Yeah, it's stuck in my brain forever.
Apparently. Clover butter, huh?
Oh, I did. It's not completed yet, but I did upcycle a cardboard box to make a paint booth for my air sprayer. So that's kind of upcycling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
did
have
a
to
good
finish it. But
You did a good job, Mike.
that is
I
good.
did. Tell me
Very
I did
nice.
good. Tell me I did good.
You did really good, Mike. Both Lucy and I are very proud of you.
I was trying to look around the office to see if there's anything upcycled.
This is me patting you on the head. I'm so proud of you.
Is this? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Dad.
All right, let's get to the news. I don't think we're going to see Sports Gaming
Sorry. Thanks, Daddy. No, he's stuck in security.
stuck.
Yeah, he texted and said, I'm not going to make it through security.
See, I would have preferred Sports Gaming do the news from the security line. That would have been
That's
more
what I
fun.
told him. I was like, you should just do it from security. Sorry, I just got an email from our lawyer saying that our adoption hearing has been set. You know what that means?
Yes.
Yeah. That's exciting.
I'm happy for you, bud. I'm happy for you. All right, let's get to the news. Nintendo shutting down Splatoon 2's online lounge. Oh, yeah. It's time for the gaming morning show, morning gaming news. It's the headlines of your day. I'm Sports.Gaming reporting from the newsroom. Nintendo is shutting down Splatoon 2's online lounge in July. Actually, are there 3 of these? Great. We can each take one. You can have the next one, Mike, and then Lucy, you can have the Stardew Valley one. All right. They're shutting down Splatoon 2's online lounge. This is from Marcus Stewart of Game Informer. I've never missed Sean more because Sean's much better at the news. There was a lounge. Okay. Stop me if you've heard this one before. And it's where you could set up Splatoon 2 matches and invite friends. You could send them a URL link. Okay. And then they would play the game with. What's Splatoon 2? I don't even know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that was my next question. I don't.
Let's go to hashtag
Not a
Splatoon
Nintendo
2
way.
expert. Here's Lucy the first.
All right. Well, Splatoon is like a shooter game almost, but it's cuter, and you shoot each other with I think paint. So it's like paintball, and yeah, I guess it's you have a lobby, and they're taking that lobby away.
Well,
To be fair, I would abuse that lobby.
how are you
Because, I mean-
supposed to find people to shoot with paint then?
That's
Have
true.
you tried
Matchmaking? You know when you like matchmake and it takes a while?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only way now.
I'm not sure. I guess that is the only way. I wonder why they're getting rid of the lobby system.
Well, it says in the story from Game Informer's Marcus Stewart that Nintendo says that there's no plans to change any of the app's other game-specific features, It just means users will still be able to use voice chat, for example, but no word on what you're supposed to do otherwise. Cool. I think I crushed that one. So, Mike, you can try to do better with Pokemon Go news.
That was great. Yeah, no, hey, welcome to the gaming room news thing places. Pokemon Go changes has caused community backlash, according to Matt Perslow from IGN.
We get Mike reading
Reported
voice in the 6 o'clock hour.
Reported earlier this week that Niantic is rolling back some of the changes they made during the pandemic to help facilitate play while social distancing. Members of the community are upset by this. People with physical disabilities were able to interact with Pokestops and gyms. What the hell is a Pokestop? In gyms that they were unable to before. The increase in the spawn rate of incense also made it 10 times better. Now people who had played more because of the special bonuses will no longer be able to play, won't be as inclined to play. Less players equals less money for Niantic, meaning that it would be a morally and financially bad decision to take away these bonuses.
What is this voice we're hearing?
I don't know, but I don't know what any of this means. People are pissed.
Pokemon exclusive.
We're gonna go with that.
Are you Pokemon going, Lucy?
I'm familiar with it, so I think the voice is quite suitable.
It's like a narrator voice.
I-
What's a Pokestop?
It's a stop where the Pokies go, obviously. Duh.
Something like that.
You nailed it, Mike. All right, and then for our final story of the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, we find out about Stardew Valley.
Well, Stardew Valley speedrunners are racing to get married, according to Airy Notice.
Look, it's
From
topical.
Kotaku?
It's topical. We just chatted about this.
Some speedrunners are messing around, not just speeding around, just to see how fast they can get married, and they can do it in under an hour. I mean,
What?
Yeah, this is like the Las Vegas of
everyone
video
needs
game
to
marriages.
get married. Now is the time. We waited all COVID. It's time to get married. Speedrunner Habo, the current world record holder, recently posted a video of a glitch-free speedrun in Stardew Valley, co-produced by fellow speedrunner Tomato Anis.
Oh my gosh. Lucy, are you DJing any Stardew Valley weddings?
Well, it looks like I'm gonna start booking.
Right.
For Tomato Anis and Habo.
If you are looking for somebody to DJ your Stardew Valley wedding, look no further than twitch.tv/Lucy the
You can
First.
book me speed run towards me and book me under an hour.
You could do a speed run set.
It's the only way. Just auto play the Stardew Valley soundtrack.
Oh my gosh, I love the fact that I didn't see this before you started talking about everyone getting married in real life, and now apparently it's happening in Stardew Valley too.
Well.
Mike, what is out today?
Out today, we've got a whole bunch of video games for the video gaming enthusiast. The most well-known thing with stuff in the music and whatever. Empire of Angels IV. It's coming out for the Switch. Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX for the PS, all the things actually. We'll just go with that. The Legend of Mana Remastered for the PS4, the Switch, and the PC. The Dungeon of Nahulbiak, Amulet of Chaos, is out for the Xbox One. The Eternal Castle Remastered for the PS4. Karakia, Stars Idol Project Nagisa, out for the Switch. Bless me. Farm Your Life, out for the Switch. Cube Blast Batch, out for the Switch. CarX Drift Racing Online, out for the Switch. Sakura Succubus 3, out for the Switch. Super Cable Boy, out for the Switch. Cyberhook, guess what? It's out for the Switch. Kingdom Builders, not for the Switch, but for PC. And with our most famous words about the names and all the different names of the days and the things, the name of the morning goes to Summer Pause, out for the Switch.
How do you spell pause?
PAWS.
It's got to be an animal game, right?
I believe that it's just what Papa Paws calls himself in the summer. Summer Paws.
Shout out to Papa Paws.
PP.
Oh, Papa's actually here. Why the heck are they stealing my branding? No, it's your complimentary Switch game. You didn't get one? When you're on streaming services for roughly a year, they automatically give you a game.
They just give you things.
Yeah, Lucy has like 13 games now. Yeah, I guess you haven't been on the air for 13 years.
Yep.
When did you start streaming?
Like a billion years ago, roughly 3 years ago.
It was so long. Let me tell you about a different time. It was back in 2018.
Back when I started streaming.
Yeah, Poppy, you get a free copy. Let's not fight it, okay? Yeah. Lucy would be honored if there was a Summer to First game coming out.
Summer the first.
That could be like your sister or something.
gosh.
Summer to First. Well, it's good to see y'all and hanging out in chat. Who just showed up? It's Snuffkin, and Lady O was here earlier too. Might still be, in fact. Fun fact from Lady O. Fun fact today: Pablo Picasso died in 1973. Picasso died in 1973.
Yeah.
Okay. Salvador
It
Dali
wasn't
died in
that old.
1989. People usually think they live centuries. Okay, that was one of those people.
There you
Also,
go.
Chupa Chups logo was designed by Dali.
Chupa Chups.
How do we do with the news chat? I've never missed Sports Gaming more.
We don't need him here. It's fine. We got it.
Lucy, you
Take
realize
that,
We
Sean.
did. We did need him.
we're going to need you to do the news every time that Sean's gone now. So, you're hired.
Every time.
We'll actually pay you the same as we pay Kalaf, our head of research and development. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We'll pay you exponentially more. We will pay you 6 times what Kalaf's making.
So that's $6 then?
It's just 6 times 0.
6 cents.
So, it's a lot of money. A lot of
You're gonna have
zeros.
6 economies.
All right, it's 6:40. We are going through this first hour. We got Collier Jennings joining us up in the 7 o'clock hour, 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. Today, ahead on the agenda, we got Monopoly Watch 2020. We have to ask all of our guests, Lucy, do you actually like Monopoly?
No, I've never enjoyed it. However, partaking in the social event, it's almost mandatory.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's ever a time I actually smiled and played Monopoly and meant it.
What's your token?
Oh, we're supposed to have our own token?
Well, I mean,
You
like when you
didn't
do
bring her?
play the game. Yeah, you didn't get the memo. You didn't bring your Monopoly token to the show. Like, I'm always the dog, and I made people upset when we played Monopoly on the stream the other day because I picked the dog without even asking. Apparently, that's
pretty
blasphemous. Yeah.
Sophia the First. Sorry.
What are you doing?
I was reading. Whenever I see Lucy the First, there's the Disney song Sophia the First that my kids love. And the theme song just goes Sophia the First. So that just pops into my brain whenever I see Lucy. When I see her name up there.
Yes,
It's
Disney.
Lucy the First.
I got my own theme song.
Yeah. There you go.
What are you talking
I
about?
actually don't know it.
What is Groggy do? I saw that Subway tuna was DNA tested and they found 0 tuna DNA. Groggy, what are you? Are
Tell
you?
me this.
Right. Are you just searching like Mike does during the show for things?
Breaking news! There is no tuna in the tuna. Does it tell you, Groggy, what they found? What was in there? Is it like chicken?
Unknown, just tuna. No tuna.
Unknown. Does this say traces of human DNA? What? Because Paul sneezed.
Kiki said apparently it was trending on Twitter, and I did see that story Downs where they had once, or Papa rather, they had looked at Subway bread. There was it was either a country or a state was trying to get their taxes categorized. Subway was so that the item was actually known as bread, and apparently it was too sugar heavy, the bread at Subway, that it was considered cake. So
That's kind of
they were
fun.
taxed like cake. Apparently, it was big news. All right. Well, has anyone ever had Subway tuna?
No. There's a lot of things at Subway I like. I can't imagine tuna would be one of those things that would be good. Because who knows what it really is, and B, who knows how long it was in, like, it's out there. Now I'm never gonna eat Subway again. Period. Gosh.
Lucy, Subway tuna? No.
No, I want to try it though.
Oh, no.
'cause if there's no tuna in it, like, what else could it be?
It's
Oh, man,
mush.
there's-
It
That's
has
just-
to taste like tuna. There's no way they could make a tuna that does not have any tuna to taste like tuna.
I mean, I don't know.
Tuna flavoring?
Oh no, it's artificially flavored tuna. Oh. Okay, Groggy's given us some first-hand knowledge. My best friend worked there. I would never eat tuna. Okay, noted. Apparently, to Prototype. Good moron to you, Prototype. Subway sandwich, the newest one is Soylent Green, which I think is a cleaning chemical. So,
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Soylent Green, I believe, is a cleaning chemical.
Is that in the tuna?
It could be. It's no tuna in there, so they got to fill it with something.
I mean, there's one way to clean out your system, right?
Lady K and UK companies can be sued and forced to close for things like that. It's false advertisement, saying it's flavored with fish stock and is most likely a soy substitute. Tuna-like substances. Yes, come on down to Subway. You can try our brand new tuna-like substances sandwich with a side of Lay's chips.
Beyond tuna, no.
No, no,
Groggy, what
that's
do you
way beyond tuna. Just
mean?
way.
Earthworms are a popular substitute and stuff like that over here in the U.S. Earthworms?
I don't believe you.
Yeah, you're lying.
I don't want
And
to
if-
believe
and
you.
if you're not lying, we're just gonna say you're lying.
That's true. I don't want.
I don't care.
Oh crap, DRG. Good morning to you, DRG. I didn't get onion rings. I forgot yesterday. I was supposed to get them on Tuesday, and then I ran out of time, so I was gonna. Oh, Wednesday I'll get them. Damn it.
Jeez, what are we gonna do with you?
Okay, we also have news about a $16,000 tip, which is a pretty cool story. But let's get to the cows. Okay, Mike's got a story.
Just jump right to the cows.
Loose Animal Watch 2020, and this is from your best friend, in fact, Ben Hooper of UPI.
This is from Mr. Ben Hooper from our good friends at UPI. If you don't go to UPI, that's fine. I'll probably tell you all their news. So, guess what happened? An animal got loose. And not just one animal, 40 of them. Actually, 38. Why did the headline say 40? Whatever. So, bear with me. This article, it takes a lot of turns. Says authorities in California said 38 cows were captured and at least one remains on the loose after the herd escaped from a slaughterhouse. The LA County Sheriff's Department said the herd of about 40 cows, or 38 or 39, I don't know, escaped from a Pico Rivera slaughterhouse Tuesday evening, and deputies were summoned to the Beverly Road and Durfee Avenue area, about a mile from the slaughterhouse, at about 8:35. Residents said the cows were stampeding through the streets,
Oh no.
damaged fences, mailboxes, and cars. Authorities chased the cows into a cul-de-sac where deputies and a group of ranchers wielding lassos were able to corral them into a trailer. That's kind of fun. The sheriff's office said 38 cows were captured and one of the animals was shot and killed by a deputy when it charged at a family. However, at least one cow is believed to remain on the loose. So if you live near Pico Rivera, be on the lookout. There may or may not be a cow just wandering the streets. We can't confirm whether or not the cow has learned how to camouflage itself, or if you see someone walking around with a trench coat and a funny hat that kind of maybe looks like a cow, it's probably a cow. Back to you in the newsroom.
No, you're in the newsroom. You just gave us the
Oh,
news.
I'm in the newsroom.
Back to you in the studio.
me. Back to you in the studio.
Oh my gosh, DRG has taken all my jokes. My first thing was be like, what if you're like just walking on the street and someone passed you, like, asked you to move?
This is terrible. But yeah, I think it's kind of weird that there is a cow. I mean, they're pretty small and hard to find. You know, I can't imagine you would see a cow.
And the one that got away, like, he must be bigger and better than the rest of them.
Yeah.
The alpha
Smarter,
cow.
even.
I just imagine like a cow with its head like in a bush, like please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me. You know? Like,
It's like the scene from Tangled where the horse is behind a very horse-shaped bush, and it's just a cow. We're like,
don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move.
Prototype is suggesting we make a Michael Bay movie as a sequel to Chicken Run. But this summer, it's the cows come home. Summer brings you Cow Run, directed by Michael Bay. Explosions!
DRG. Just Starbucks is there, and there's like a line of people and a cow. But the cow has like a jacket on that it found, and it's like, yep, I'm not really a cow. Can I have a makalaka wata? Whatever the
With
hell the
almond
other
milk.
Starbucks. With almond milk, please, no cream in it, no
No dairy.
lactose intolerant. Give me the almond milk.
Tolerant. It was more likely to have been some sort of activist ploy to stop people from eating cows. Well, if you catch the last one, it's yours to keep. You can do whatever you want with it.
What are the odds you think one of them has a sign that says "Eat more chicken"?
It's a Chick-fil-A ad. Oh my gosh. Oh, the marketing folks over at Chick-fil-A should be jumping on this one. Oh, so sad. So sad.
Ridiculous.
Well, thank you, Ben Hooper of UPI, for yet another animal story. You have the best animal stories on the internet.
Ben's the best. I followed him on Facebook, or not Facebook, on Twitter, and it appears that he hasn't been very active.
Yep.
lately.
I saw that when we were trying to find
Yeah.
Ben Hooper to be a guest on the show. I was like, well, we're gonna probably find Ben through Twitter, so it's not the right way. Are you active on social media, Lucy? And where can we find you the most?
I try to be.
Try
Usually
to
on
be.
Twitch. I'm on Twitter as well, Lucy the First. That's all my handles.
You're-
Instagram, Lucy the First.
You're streaming all the time, it seems.
Yeah.
You're on a lot.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Since taking on more jobs at the radio, trying to keep up with my community, and even though I'm been a lot busier, I'm, trying to keep it consistent.
Now,
And everyone's dreams, Snoo.
you mentioned radio a couple of times, and that's one of the reasons that we're excited to have you to do a morning radio show that plays games. What kind of radio are you involved with?
So Global DJs Radio is a community-funded radio station based out of the UK.
In the UK.
For DJs and for like creatives and musicians and DJs that play for the radio. So it's definitely something new, and I've learned a lot from the Gaming Morning Show, just about radio communities in general.
What not to do?
I've been DJing for 7 years, so I really like the community of other DJs that I am a part of, but also learning what makes radio valuable, why people still listen to radio, but the personalities that you really find just can't be beat.
Prototype said, sweet plug. That was really well done. You should send me really quick in the DMs a link to the stations, and then I can post that through the mod privileges, so that would be cool. Also put it in our Discord. You can join our Discord community. We have Minecraft servers that you can join. Realms, I believe, is what someone told me they were once. And coming up at 8 o'clock, just out of the 8 o'clock break, we will induct our latest member, I am JF Downs, into the Temple of the Six. Six. So stick around for that. 6:52 West Coast time. Let's take a look at what's happening with birthdays. We have 2 community birthdays. One is a community birthday, like authentically, and then the other one's like a tangential community birthday.
Is a fake.
That's not really what I meant to say. But I can
not
think
real.
like a Alf. I don't know.
Tangential.
Anyway, it's Space and Out's birthday today.
What a word. Space.
Whoa.
Sorry, that was really loud.
It was. It's incredibly loud.
Space.
We had found out Space and Out's birthday was in June, so we started to wish Space and Out a happy birthday every single day. And then bless Kate Zaid for coming in here and actually telling us it was the 24th. So
That was very helpful.
yes, saved us a lot of paperwork. So for spacing out,
paper.
it's your birthday song. It is not very long. All right. Also, Kalani's birthday is today. This is from our friend Kiki Lowe. Kalani is celebrating a 12-hour birthday stream today, and we're going to send you over there if you're watching on Twitch after the show, but is carrying Super and Chris M.E. in this weekend's Kiki Lowe Trios mixer. So there's a good chance that both Mike and I will die at the hands of Kalani coming up on Sunday.
Well, if they get to me first, because whoever sees me first will probably kill me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So drop on Mike. Okay. I did get
Follow me.
Fuck Mike.
I did get a win yesterday with Chris M.E. on duos, so I was pretty excited about that. That's a win. So to Kilani, it's your birthday song. It is not very long. All right, celebrity birthdays today. Rocker Jeff Beck turns 77.
Oh, I love Jeff Beck. He's
Yeah.
really great.
Yeah, I'm a loser, baby. So wide.
Yep.
It's not
That's
that Beck.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's Jeff Beck.
No, I don't think that's that Beck. Oh, you remember the Yardbirds, right?
Yep, they were great. They
Yeah.
wrote that song about we're outside and there's birds in the yard and we like to sing song. Yeah.
Anyway, succeeded Eric Clapton as a member of the Yardbirds. Anyway, musician Mick Fleetwood turns 74.
Hey, I love Mick Fleetwood. He's pretty good.
Anything to do with Fleetwood Mac?
Yep, that he's one of the founding members.
Cool. That's good.
Good. That's good.
It's good because his last name's Fleetwood, so that would come
Yep,
to mind.
that's kind of where I figured you were going with that.
Peter Weller's 70. There's a lot of 70-year-olds today. 70.
Oh, Peter
74.
Weller's it's RoboCop.
Really?
He looks like crap. Yeah.
Wow. Sorry, Peter.
He was-
Mike thinks
Yeah.
you look bad.
well,
Happy
he
birthday,
looks-
Peter.
He doesn't look like a RoboCop.
RoboCop 70. When did RoboCop? Wasn't that like the early 90s, or is that the
80s.
late 80s?
I think it was the 80s.
Jeez. Okay, that's 40 years ago, so it would have been 30. Okay, yeah, that's plausible. Ian Glenn is 60 today.
I don't know which one he is.
Actor, known for The Gorillas in the Mist, feature film in 1988.
He was in Lord of the Rings. Not Lord of the Rings. Oh my gosh, Game of Thrones. What the heck? What the
Actress
heck?
Danielle Spencer is 56 today. Actress
No
Mindy
way.
Kaling turned 42. 42. 42.
Wow, she looks pretty good for 72.
The goodness is the first person I know on this list.
You know Fleetwood Mac.
Well, I didn't know
You
who the
know,
hell Mick Fleetwood was. I thought Jeff Beck might be Beck. Who knows?
How do they not have a picture of Minka Kelly here? What the hell? Minka Kelly turns 41. She's my boo. And she never ages, and there's no picture of her. That sucks. Yeah, whatever. Next.
Singer-songwriter Solange Knowles is 35 today.
It's Beyonce's sister. I'm surprised the fun fact is in it's Beyonce's sister.
Our facts are kind of lame sometimes.
That's how usually they're awful.
Fun.
Did used to tour with Destiny's Child, though, as a dancer and performer. No clue how Solange got connected to Destiny's Child. I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Let's see. Actor Dexter Darden is 30 today.
No way.
Actress
I love
Raven Goodwin is 29.
It's Dexter Darden.
And then pitcher Monet Davis is 20. Do you remember Monet Davis?
Considering they're 20,
Monet was that absolute awesome pitcher in the Little League World Series. Now plays softball at the collegiate level.
oh, what?
What for 20?
Yeah, was 12, I think, when she was just
That's
wrecking everybody in the Little League World
yeah.
Series. It's probably like a senior or something playing softball. I think at Hampton. So
Oh,
It's,
that's nice.
funny. So it's Peter Weller's birthday, right? Who was in RoboCop. It's also Nancy Allen's 71st birthday, who was also in RoboCop.
how did you know that?
Because it's in the more.
Oh, you're reading the more. Okay, I thought you were just.
Jeez.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, off the top of my head, you know.
No, sorry. Do you remember Debo from Friday, the movie Friday? The character?
Tiny Lister? Yeah.
Tiny Lister? Is that what his nickname was?
That's what he went by, yeah.
Did Tiny Lister ever sing with Tiny Tim?
I don't know that they tiptoe through the tulips.
Okay.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Can't take you anywhere. Tom died last year, so would have been his next birthday. Died in 2020.
His next birthday?
Yeah, I didn't know how old Tom was. So 58, 68, 78, 88, 98, 08, 50, 60. Would have been around 63. Quick math.
Around. No one will ever know for sure, though. Yeah.
According to Prototype, that same person who played RoboCop, Peter Weller, also voiced RoboCop in the latest Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh, word up. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can play RoboCop in Mortal Kombat 11.
Hey, it's Roy Disney's birthday.
Was.
You know that? I mean, it's still technically his birthday. I mean, just because you're dead doesn't mean you stop getting birthdays. Right? Just go put some candles on his grave. It's fine.
Yesterday's guest host, Lucy, Digital.Games, could actually sing Jason Mraz. Can you sing any Jason Mraz?
Wow. Okay.
Put you on the spot.
You're beautiful. I don't know if that's Jason Mraz.
I think that's James Blunt.
I think
but,
that's
you're
James
close.
Blunt.
You're very, very close.
You tried.
That was my best performance.
Oh, that's
I'll
good.
send you an invoice for that one.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, we'll send it to fulfillment. You'll see it. I promise.
That's blunt.
You're beautiful. This day in gaming history, 1992. Since Lucy is here, you get to play our fun game. Is it a lawsuit or is this not a lawsuit?
How did this came to existence?
Well, pretty much every single gaming history thing that we've ever read before 1995 had something to do with a lawsuit. Most of them involving Donkey Kong and King Kong.
It's true.
So, yes, you do have to pick. Lawsuit or not lawsuit?
Okay. Wait, for which one?
I'm just saying. This
James Blunt?
No, this is what it could be.
General?
A James Blunt
He's not going to
lawsuit.
sue us, I don't think.
We have a
hope
a
not.
piece of gaming history that happened in 1992. So you just have to guess blindly.
Okay.
Lawsuit or
That's
not lawsuit?
definitely lawsuit.
All right, we're locked in.
Ding!
All right, locked in, said Bob. In 1992, at a meeting in Sony headquarters in Japan, President Norio Oga decides to break from making a Nintendo-compatible 16-bit machine and, quote, chart our own course, unquote. It's not a lawsuit. It likely maybe led to some lawsuits. But I'm sorry, Lucy.
That was no, incorrect still.
I'm sorry, incorrect. That was incorrect, not a lawsuit. 1994, we won't play this game again. One time is enough. The sim in Japan. It was basically the same as the Duo R with a 6-button controller, according to kpolson.com. That was very much a kind of a snarky this day in gaming history. It was like basically the
It
same
really
thing.
was.
Yeah.
Isn't that what most game systems are? They're like, hey, let's just update the
It's
controller
like a
and
Nintendo Entertainment
make it look like a
System.
modem. It'll be fine.
And we put Super in its name. It's got an extra couple bits or whatever. So we do have Donkey Kong news though. 1994 at the Summer Consumer Electronics Show, Nintendo unveiled Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo.
What? Were they then sued?
Probably.
Maybe this is as a result of all the lawsuits. Eventually, they're like, okay, now we can make it.
One of my favorite video game memories still is the fact that some way, somehow, I received a VHS tape in the mail, and it was from Rare, who made Donkey Kong Country, and it was like a behind the scenes of how Donkey Kong Country was built, but it was before the game's release, so it was kind of a PR thing. I don't know how I got on this list, but I remember getting that tape, and I was, probably like 10. I was like, this is awesome. So I played the game. It worked. Nice work, Rare.
There you go with the VHS.
1997, 3DO completes the sale of its hardware business to Samsung. Cost $20 million. The next year, Mortal Kombat 4 came out for Nintendo 64. It's still the worst Mortal Kombat game of all time. 2002, Nintendo released Eternal Darkness for GameCube. And in 2008, Square Enix dropped Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift for Nintendo DS. Did I say that right? G-R-I-M-O-I, Grimoire?
Sounds about right. Well, that's exciting. So for that first one, the Sony headquarters and when they broke off, that's like the precursor to the PlayStation, right?
Yeah, that's the PlayStation.
That's pretty crazy.
Because originally, Sony's whole deal was they were going to make CD-based content as an add-on for the SNES.
Yeah.
So, I think.
And then the world was turned on its head.
Got flipped, turned upside down. Lady K says it's pronounced Grimoire. Okay. Eternal Darkness is an awesome game. That game will mess with your head. All right, I'll stay out of the Eternal Darkness.
Do it.
We got Collier Jennings coming up from Into the Spider-Cast, and But Why Though? That's in about 20 minutes from now. This is our GMS Week of Action. We've been talking about different ways that you can get involved in the fight for racial equity in the United States, and certainly focused on allyship, advocacy, being an accomplice, as Mike, Sean, and I host this show, and primarily the show then hosted by heterosexual cis white men, right? And so we bring that up to put a spotlight on what you can do as an ally. And one of the things we've been doing is highlighting the Media in the Exchanges Black Developers freshman class, Black Voices in Gaming freshman class. And so coming up in the break, we'll show you a trailer for Cana, the Bridge of Spirits, or Cana Bridge of Spirits. It's a game that is coming out as these developers in the freshman class are all games coming out through 2022. So stick around. We got Collier Jennings coming up next hour. We got sports! Hanging out with us, Lucy the First from Twitch. It is Mike O. I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us on Thursday, June 24th, 2021. We'll be back in just a moment on Gaming Morning Show.
Hi.
The rats seem quite fond of you. They're usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrine's energy. But that power faded long ago. Trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
It's okay. You have to go now. Move on.
path of a spirit guide is a lonely one.
PlayStation.
Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely stand. Did I do too much? Did I push you away? I was in a rush, I'm sorry. And I know that you'll forget. I wake up in the night in a cold sweat to face it. Is it over for us now before it began? I know it's crazy, but in my mind I had plans. I had plans. Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely ask. We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared too, you know, but I'll never let go. Will I find you somehow? I hope you're okay. All those memories.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, today's interview and sports. Join our Discord. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. And go to our website, gms.watch. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is 7:11 West Coast time. It is 10:11 out on the East, and it is 3:11 for those watching in the UK. Thanks for being here. That is Lucy the First in the top left, Mike O in the bottom left. I am Ryan. Thanks for being here and hanging out with us. We got CJ coming up to talk to us from But Why Though and Into the Spider-Cast in just about 15 minutes from now. It is Upcycling Day. I don't think we have as much experience with Upcycling Day as I'd hoped, which is fine. Yeah, we could do a GMS upcycling project.
Yeah, you should do that.
Always looking for more projects to add to our list of things we could do.
Yep, it would be wonderful. We can do so many things. We'll do it right after the watch parties and all the other stuff that we have made lists of. That
Lucy, would you be in a B movie table read?
I've never really thought about this, but if someone was to approach me, I would say yes.
Okay. Have you ever seen the B movie?
No.
Okay. All right. That's why we need to do this then, because we need more people to know about the Bee Movie. All right. Actually, I think I'm doing Jerry Seinfeld's fantastic animated film, and I call it a film as opposed to a movie because of the storytelling that was in it from 2013. That's my guess of when Bee Movie came out. I was calling it The Bee Movie. I think it's just Bee Movie. So.
The Bee Movie.
Yeah, I'm not talking about a B movie or, one of those very anonymous style B movies.
Not B-rated.
No, it was not. It was not a B rated. It was a very world-renowned film.
Great, that's wonderful.
B movie table read coming soon.
Filmography was so.
The GMS. All right. What do we got coming up? We got more watches. We do way too many of these now, but Monopoly Watch 2020 is on the horizon, and $16,000 tip at a New Hampshire restaurant.
I love New Hampshire. It's so nice there.
Yeah. How's Edmonton this time of year? Is it going to be 100 degrees this weekend?
Definitely, probably, depending if you mean Fahrenheit or...
Oh, crap. Yeah, sorry. It's going to be at like 106 where I live, Fahrenheit.
It's going to be hot.
I don't know what that is in, the worldwide standard pretty much everywhere else. Sorry.
The high for Sunday by you is 110 degrees.
All right, here we go. I'm switching it right now.
That's nuts.
Metric. It is supposed to be 43 degrees here on Sunday.
That is terrifying.
I know.
I am so sorry for you.
Thank you.
They've actually warned people not to, don't go out barefoot or anything, because they're warning against third-degree burns if you step on concrete or anything without protection.
Yeah.
Think of dogs too.
Instant death of
Yeah,
exposure.
dogs definitely do not let your dogs out, and if there's no grass, because they will burn their little tootsies.
Yeah, think of Dixie, Mike's only dog. Okay.
You're annoying.
What's that? You said something under your breath there. I couldn't hear it.
No, I clear my throat.
Okay. It's really loud in my eardrums. Good moron to you, Gray. It is good to see you.
Top of the moron.
Prototype said I can upcycle a controller mod on my channel, take spare parts from other See? That's what we're talking about.
Nice.
We're rallying people together. We could have talked about bomb pops instead.
Bomb. Uh-oh.
Just like he needs to yawn.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Everything's fine. Might get some sleep.
There was
bro.
not enough oxygen. I have a lot of health issues.
I don't like popsicles. Do you like? I mean, I like they're fine, but I don't ever crave a pop. Oh, it's so hot. I need a popsicle.
Yeah. No.
Really?
Yeah.
It's tasty. It's cold. Cool you down, and it's relatively pretty cheap.
I remember everyone used to be into Otter Pops. You remember those things that came in the plastic?
Yeah.
They probably cost a half of a cent to make for a package.
Half of a cent?
Yeah. So imagine a cent, right? One.
Just cut it in half.
And then you cut it in. Yep. You're following my logic here.
It doesn't make sense. Lucy in Canada, do you guys have bomb pops?
I don't know what bomb pops
It's
are,
it's a red, white, and blue pop, and it kind of looks like a rocket.
Yes, we do have those.
Okay.
We definitely call it differently, but
I was curious if it was just a very American thing. Oh, they call them rockets. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, it just seems like a very American thing to do.
yeah, they're good though. They're so good. I like the white part. Something about it is just each of the layers or the flavors have different flavors.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I don't even notice. It tastes like just sugar water.
Red.
No, it doesn't. Really?
No, it totally does.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
However, Fruit Loops all taste the same, even regardless of color.
That's true. That's kind of a bummer.
The Fruit Loops thing is, if you look at the box, it's spelled F-R-O-O-T. Fruit Loops.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Look, Mike, start Googling. Because they're not real fruits. So they have to call it fruit.
I've never noticed that. Holy crap.
It just blew Mike's mind.
We've been lying to ourselves because technically they haven't been lying to us.
Ew. Fruit Loops on pizza? That's disgusting.
Oh, and like on donuts and stuff? Nah.
Dude, Voodoo's got a one with Fruit Loops on it. It's really good. Ew.
We did activate words on stream, by the way. I didn't really give you any warning. It just like
No,
threw it out
just
there.
like, boom.
Yeah.
There you go.
So if you want to play and help us get... Hey, look. Real AJ picked up cans, Mike.
Are they the only cans?
Lucy, never play a game called Only Cans, please. Save yourself.
No. This is a pretty fantastic game.
I don't believe you. Nash.
Oh,
Or is that
Steve
Nosh?
No, it was Nash, like Steve Nash. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, well, Lucy's very good at this. The top person in this first round of words on stream was the real AJ Storm. Lucy, what would you say about King Gray's performance?
Excellent. Also be wary. I'm just right there on third place. So even though you may be on second place, the sunlight doesn't always shine so brightly.
There's no Caboose crew because everyone's on the podium. All right, here's your warning. We're actually playing words on stream. If you see a word that you find, please put it into the chat, and then that will help us. King Gray says, thank you, Lucy.
Yes.
All right, I see the misspelling of Sean's name so far. I see that in this list.
Oh, whoops. Hold on, AJ. Let me type that in first.
Oh, brutal. Nudes. Well, then in that case, I got that one.
Dang it.
No, I wanted it.
That's really
That was
fun.
good.
Got you good.
Wow.
Oh, Lady K is currently mining as we speak. So, oh, I see another one. I'm cracked. It's amazing how much faster the words appear when you're hosting.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it's significantly better.
Oh yeah, because you're cheating.
No,
Cheating.
I found the big word even. I'm cracked.
You found the big word.
Yeah.
Oh, man, look at that. Look at that. I don't think this works, but I'm trying anyway.
Wow, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
From popsicles to Sundays.
See, Sundays are even significantly better than
In the
popsicles.
middle.
Something about popsicles, like how do you fit so much sugar? With Sundays, you got cream in there, but if you just want sugar, popsicles are your go-to.
Ugh. Just overrated. So many sorts of ways.
I'm at the part where I'm just guessing like words.
Yeah.
Just making up my own words. Upcycling
Oh,
letters into
yeah.
words.
Cycling words. I mean, there's got to be something that starts with an A, and I can't even for the life of me. Like, I have no clue.
Nope, it's not.
It's not Aardvark.
Nope.
All right, well, we did a very mediocre but passable job. We got
This
9
is
of
hard.
18. That's literally 50%.
Hey, if you're talking like baseball, man, you're like MVP level.
All right, I'm going to let Lucy take this away once the leaderboard pops up on your screen.
Right. Feels pretty good about being in the Caboose crew. So here we have first place, AJ Storm. Predictable, yet we still applaud you. King Gray is superior. I was eyeing that second place spot, but King Gray holds the placement on second place. Hefty Goof, however, is now on third place. I don't know where that came from, but that performance is quite lively and well. You're
Correct.
I'm good at
leader of
the
the
words,
Caboose
Lucy.
crew.
Jeez.
As Downs and I, we just in the caboose. We out here, not the best, but the least.
But not bunking, because you're leading the caboose crew.
Yes, we're the only one in the caboose, so someone has to run the caboose. You know, put the coals in the fire.
Boosa, 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 choo, choo.
Did you see how cracked I was in level 2, though?
Yes, we see you on third place.
I was first place on level 2. I'm cracked. All right, level 3. Here we go. All right, last one before we get to our interview with CJ. So stick around for that. Tegrar.
Traeger. Traeger grill. Boom shakalaka.
Wow, you guys are getting so much faster. No.
Downs
I
took
wanted
my
rage.
word. I wanted rage too. Ugh. Well, if Garrett was a... Oh, it is. Garrett is a word. It's not just a name, but it's a word.
That's a name.
Carter, nicely done.
Nice. Oh goodness.
What's
Wow.
T-A-R-E? Terror.
I just know it from scales. T-A-R-E.
Okay.
When you tear it. I don't actually know what it means, though. But I know it's a word.
It's a deduction from the gross weight of a substance and its container made in allowance for weight of the container.
Off the top
Also,
of
the
your head.
weight of the container.
Off the top of your head.
Oh, it's what you do if you put like a plate on, like for people who weigh their food. If you put the plate on the scale, you hit tear, so it resets it to 0, and it doesn't account for the weight of the plate.
This is how good I am at the game, by the way. It took me the longest time, Lucy, to realize all the answers are in alphabetical order by length of word.
Yeah. It took me a while, too, so...
Aw.
It is definitely helpful.
Mike guessed weenus.
It did. It's not on there though.
That's weird that the
Yeah.
word without a W on it didn't have weenus.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy, I think.
Good moron to you, Jelly.
Good moron.
All right, Lucy, take it away. I was not as cracked.
Alright, well, look at that. You were as cracked, Hefty Goof, because previously you were on 3rd place, and something happened this morning that you looked at King Gray and you told him, get to 3rd place, because 2nd
Get to
place
3rd,
is mine.
Get to 3rd.
Get there,
And-
noob.
For first, we have AJ Storm causing a storm in 1st place. But what does that mean for the rest of the leaderboard? Well, you have yours truly, Lucy, the first leader of the Caboose crew, in 4th place. In this comfortable Caboose crew, we have Downs and Mike. Keeping it cozy, keeping the vibe alive. Caboose crew.
It's like a
represent.
cozy grove right there.
Congratulations, AJ Storm.
All right.
On solid.
As Lucy, the first up in the top left, that is Look, It's Mike-O in the bottom left. Mike will be streaming tonight, correct?
GeoGuessr.
All right, so where's Mike? Where in the world is Mike? Lucy, are you streaming today?
Yes.
Like,
Later today, yes.
as soon as the show is over?
Yes, something like that.
All right. 7:26 West Coast. We got to get to CJ. Coming up, our interview next on Gaming Morning Show. Gaming Morning Show continues. Good moron to everybody. We're joined now by Collier Jennings, CJ from But Why Though and ButWhyThoughPodcast.com, host of Into the Spider-Verse. CJ, it is good to see you this morning. How's your Thursday treating you?
So far, so good. Woke up, had breakfast. Just starting the day.
Yeah, starting your day, and we had you on. It's been a while, as we talked about, far too long.
All things considered, good so far.
You're one of our favorite freelance writers. In fact, one of my favorite parts of a profile where you say you're the friendly neighborhood writer man because, of course, host of the Spider-Cast. We'll get to Spider-Cast in just a moment, but we recall from your first appearance that Spawn is one of your favorite superheroes. In fact, you told us that in the first visit. And this week you had a chance to review Spawn's universe. So what stood out to you with that review?
What really stood out to me is that it actually feels like Tom McFarlane has a few new enemies, including one from his son, who is Spawn as a knight. You have She Spawn. There's
Hey CJ, I think we're gonna have to cut it short. It's just the internet connection for some reason is not working on our end. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and try to reconnect at a different time because it's just cutting in and out a little bit differently. Mike, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to the stream. If you can talk to CJ in the Discord and just give me a thumbs up if it gets a little bit better. Otherwise, we'll try to schedule CJ to join us at a different time because for some reason it's just cutting out right now. So it'll just be me in a stream for a second while Mike works on that. I'm going to go ahead and mute for a second so I'm not interrupting you. Mike, give me a thumbs up if it does end up working a little bit better. It is Thursday, June 24th, 2021. If you don't know about But Why Though, be sure to check them out. But Why Though is a fantastic pop culture website. You can go to ButWhyThoughPodcast.com, and it's ran by Kate Sanchez. A lot of great folks who do an exceptional job at bringing a variety of voices to the conversation about pop culture, and specifically why pop culture matters and why the opinions of those who cover it at ButWhyThoughPodcast.com matter. Be sure to check it out. The latest edition of the But Why Though podcast usually drops on Wednesdays, and you can find out more by going to ButWhyThoughPodcast.com. CJ is a freelance writer, and just recently, as we tweeted out this morning, or yesterday when we mentioned CJ was going to be on the show, recently was named an official Tomato Meter movie critic, which so is Kate Sanchez. And yesterday, Kate was in a Twitter Spaces with Rotten Tomatoes, which was really fun to watch. So pretty excited about everything that was happening there for Kate Sanchez and the But Why Though podcast crew. So be sure to check it out, But Why Though podcast, and follow CJ. Very active on Twitter. One of my favorite follows on Twitter. It's CJ Writes Things on Twitter, and you can find out more about CJ through that Twitter handle. All right, we got a thumbs up from Mike, so we're going to give this a shot one more time. Let's go back to CJ. CJ, we were asking you about Spawn and getting your take on the recent review you wrote for ButWhyThoughPodcast.com.
Giving all these different characters room to branch out for their own stories. Yes, Spawn is still the focus, but they have medieval Spawn and She Spawn and Gunslinger Spawn, and all these characters are expected to play huge roles in their own stories. So I love that we're still going to have Spawn stories, but it's going to branch out. And considering Spawn is one of the biggest titles, heck, one of the few still ongoing titles from Image Comics' first launch, that's a huge deal. Because I really think he could, this universe could hopefully stand up to Marvel and DC, and yeah, all for what McFarlane is doing here. So yeah, really liked it. Looking forward to King Spawn in August.
definitely something to look forward to. Now, I'm not a big Spawn guy. I don't know a whole lot about Spawn, but you talk about something that has a huge spot in my heart, and that's Spider-Man. So, can you go ahead and tell our audience a little bit? I know episode 34 is out with Into the Spider Cast. Can you tell us a little bit about what you talk about in this episode?
Yeah, my pod partner Swara and I discussed Volume 2 of the currently ongoing Miles Morales Spider-Man series, which is titled Bring On the Bad Guys. And we talked about how throughout this issue, Miles Morales' family is a big part of why he's Spider-Man, and probably one of the hardest comics I've ever had to read, as in issue 8, Miles is kidnapped and experimented on by this really creepy character called the Assessor, and it was really kind of hard for me to read at first, and going back I was just like, oof, this is hard. So it was a little bit difficult to talk about, but we kind of gleaned that Miles Morales' family is extremely important to him. And yeah, and we also talked about the first 2 episodes of Loki and how it really kind of surprised me, as well as Silk getting a new showrunner who worked on the HBO Watchmen series, which again was another surprise for me. So I am really looking forward to what they do with Silk, because we talked about how he loved Cindy Moon. So yeah, that was the rundown of our latest episode.
So, very cool.
And I would like to ask you about the Transformers. Rise of Beast was just announced, and you seem pretty excited on your Twitter timeline. So what do you think? And you want to share some details on that?
Okay. It's based on Beast Wars. Beast Wars was a huge part of my life, of my childhood growing up, like one of the cartoons I watched growing up. And it's set in the 90s. I'm a 90s kid, so. And Stephen Cable Jr. directed Creed 2, which was really good, because I've really enjoyed the Creed movies so far. And the cast looks great, because you have Anthony Ramos from In the Heights. He was really good in that. And you have Dominique Fishback from Judas and the Black Messiah. She was great in that. And Capel Jr. has also said he's going to focus on how Optimus Prime became, Optimus Prime, which again is also fun because Optimus Prime is my favorite Autobot. It's fun to see how the character get from point A to point B. So yes, everything is stacking up great, and I just hope it is more like Bumblebee and less like the first 5 Transformers movies. But I'm gonna leave it alone. Not gonna get into it because I don't want to keep you all day. But yeah.
Yeah, I was excited.
Forward to it.
And while we were sorting out the connection, I was mentioning one of my favorite follows on all of Twitter, and you've been very active. Specifically, too, some good news. We mentioned this yesterday when we said we were going to be on the show. You have your official, what is it, tomato meter critic designation now?
Yes, I am officially an approved critic on Rotten Tomatoes.
Let's go.
That's incredible.
Because Kate Sanchez, who runs But Why Though editor-in-chief, was on a Rotten Tomatoes Spaces yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, RT has been doing just breaking down the episodes of Loki one by one, and I think that's really fun. And who knows, fingers crossed, if they asked me, I would jump at the chance.
Please get CJ to join you for one of those in the future Rotten Tomatoes. Please do it. Collier Jennings, CJ, you can find CJ at CJ Writes Things on Twitter. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been far too long since we had you back, and we'll definitely ask you to come on the show again very soon.
Definitely. Thank you guys for having me. Happy to talk about this. Yeah.
Absolutely. Transformers,
Thank you, CJ.
Into the Spider-Cast, and Spawn, some of the topics today on Gaming Morning Show. It is now hanging out with us at 7:40 on the West Coast. It is 10:40 for those watching on the East Coast, and of course, it is 3:40 for those tuning in from the UK. Big pinch hit, Mike. Thank you for getting CJ connected with us. I appreciate that.
No doubt, he's great.
Yeah, CJ's wonderful. Like I said, one of the best follows on all of the Twitter.
Absolutely.
So, all right, what do we got? We got 7:40. I mentioned we got sports coming up very soon.
Sports.
You said yesterday, Lucy, that oil man is a least favorite word for you on Words on Stream.
Yes, with Words on Stream, the point of the game is you're supposed to guess the words that are actually words. That's part of the fun, is not just these made-up words that Words on Stream tells you that are real. And then when you say it, oil man, those are just two separate words, and sometimes when those two words come up,
Could be a job.
as one word.
Could be a job term, right?
But it's still the proper
Man
noun.
who oils,
right?
it's just only oiling.
Because
as a
then
job.
this is where my brain went with this, right? I went oil man, Oilers, Edmonton Oilers, hockey.
That I like
Okay.
that. Me coming from Edmonton, Alberta, I do love the Oilers. Being Canadian, I love hockey. But Oil Man, that's like the Dollarama version of the Oilers. They just don't mix well.
All right. Well, we will jump on this campaign that you have against the word oil man in all of Words on String. We'll do that for you.
What?
All oil mans with the job. It's a job term. All right.
Good go, yo.
Tomorrow, Backrolls will guest host. Sean should be here for the first hour. Reunited, and it feels so
I
good.
just got word. I will probably also be able to make it for their first hour. Some people remember we've talked about my work culture before, and I feel like they're a lot more into the show than I am at times because people actually went out of their way to go around things to make it so I could be here from 9 to 10.
Aw, thanks, Mike's Work. Can we get some hearts from the chat for Mike's Work, please? That would be amazing. They probably don't, watch YouTube while they're on the show, so that is probably true. They do like the show a little bit more than you do.
Yeah, I don't really like the show. I just like seeing my face and hearing my words. So
you like?
No, but it was really cool, really cool. And they're like, the guy with the backwards hat is a stud. And I'm like, all right, well, if you say so. They never actually said
I don't believe you for a second. Not a chance. The guy with the backwards hat. I feel like I'm getting typecasted like the man with the yellow hat in Curious George.
You're very much being typecast. I hate to tell you that.
Good morning, Chris M.E. It is good to see you on Gaming Morning Show. That is Lucy the First hanging out with us today as guest host. You can find Lucy streaming on fantastic twitch.tv/Lucy the First. So, music, gaming, and global DJ radio. Which, again, if you have a link, I'd be happy to post. Is it just globaldjradio.com or something simple?
Yeah, it really is. GlobalDJsRadio.com.
Look at that. Put it in the chat. Nailed it. Go there. It is. I actually listened to it quite a bit on my commute to work. Lucy and I talked, what was that, a couple weeks ago? And so I had a chance to take a listen to it on my way to and from work, and it's a pretty okay radio station. You have a lot of independent radio DJs, like in terms of this is not station-centric, but you got a lot of folks coming in. How does the framework work for the station?
It's similar to Twitch streaming, and I think that's why I was brought on to help with the project, is that it broadcasts via the internet, kind of like OBS, how you hook it up. Simple terms, you just internet connects like you would Discord call in, and then we just run the programs and scheduling and try to form kind of what kind of station we want to be compared or to be contrasting to others, as well as really reflecting our community, because we are a lot of DJs and we kind of rose because of COVID shutting down venues, and we have not a lot of places to perform, but as artists you just want to be heard, so providing a platform for artists that want to be heard, and as well supporting each other through the pandemic. Now things are just changing because things are opening up again, but we still value that same community standard.
And you are, as we mentioned, a DJ. You just had your most recent in-person gig since COVID, which was super exciting. But you are also kind enough to provide DMCA safe music for people to use on streams, which we do here at Gaming Morning Show. So thank you for doing that. If people want your music,
started because of the pandemic. Yes.
Oh, no kidding! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What's the story?
I started it because with my Twitch streaming, I met a lot more artists, and we were kind of talking about how hard it is when you're not, working in in-person gigs to do music and to motivate yourself when you're working at home. So just meeting other musicians, we decided to make an album together, and then so far we're working on our 4th album, just from my Twitch community.
And when's that supposed to be released?
in like a month. Should be, but we'll see how the timeline goes.
A good friend of the show and host on Wednesday, Miss Theo, has been working on a music video, and that's been a running joke with us, is when is it getting released, because it keeps seeming to be pushed back a little bit. But July 2nd, y'all, Miss Theo's supposed to have the music video, and then you heard Lucy's music coming up soon as well. Find out more information, lucythefirst.com. Nintendo Nerds is here, so is Chrissy Icky, top of the moron.
Top of the moron.
Nintendo Nerds. Sorry.
Please don't invite Mike to be a singer in any tracks that you ever produce. Just bottom line.
I'm a great singer. Tiptoe through the tulips. See? Tiny Tim.
It makes my ears numb.
Yeah.
It's terrifying how bad that sound is in my ears. Did you figure out your Jason Mraz song yet, Lucy?
Wow. After hearing Mike's singing, I really can't compete.
Chrissy.
Yeah, it would just be bad to try and think of anything
Chrissy,
else.
don't do that. Mike, we can't.
Thanks,
no.
Chrissy.
No, we cannot do that to Mike. We cannot help him have
I'll
false
look
hope.
up the word. I'll look up the words and I'll sing the whole song.
No, please, no.
No, it's fine.
I've never been more happy to have a mute button in my entire life.
Through the tulips.
Nintendo Nerds is represented in chat by Backrolls, who will be our guest host coming up tomorrow. Backrolls, you had a badass selfie of a haircut. I actually almost used that one, even though it's not your profile picture. But since you didn't change your own profile picture on Twitter, I figured I'd leave the current one that you have there. So if you want me to use the other one for promo later today on Twitter, I will, because the haircut is toit.
Wait, like a toiger.
Who would compete with Tiptoe Through? If
saying.
Backrolls gets on tomorrow and
what
starts
I'm saying.
singing Tiny Tim, then yeah.
Well, I'll do the first hour, and then he can sing it this when I leave. There you go.
No, that sounds awful.
Yeah. The I'm Your song is Jason Mraz, by the way.
Coming up during the break, like we mentioned in the first hour, is the GMS Week of Action, and we're focused on this particular week of action around the conversation with racial equity and systemic racism in the U.S. We're going to share a resource here shortly, because we're coming to this conversation certainly through the lens of an ally. And this resource is from Jen Fry, which you can find at jenfrytalks.com. It's titled Moving from Actor to Ally to Accomplice. And there's a couple of examples that are in there that we'll talk about later on in our Discord and Twitter. So please give us a follow on both of those spaces. Watch GMS on Twitter, and then our Discord just linked there at gamingmorningshow.tv/where-to-find-GMS. But I'm also excited to share in the 8 o'clock break Proto-Droid Delta. Of all the trailers that I've been watching through this Black Voices in Gaming freshman class, I think this one, even as good as the last one we showed in the prior break was, I think this one I'm actually the most excited about, because it has inspiration from like the Mega Man series. And we talked about this the other day. I really liked Mega Man back in the day. So I'm pretty excited about Proto-Droid. I keep saying prototype. Proto-Droid Delta. So we'll share that coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. It is now 7:50, so it is time for sports.
Deportes.
We have to start with Mike, of course, everyone's favorite segment now in sports. I mean, people message me endlessly about this segment.
They don't.
It happens all the time. When are you going to answer this question? And the burning question, of course, is, did the Mets win?
Hell yeah, they did.
All right, you're saying yes. Lucy, did the Mets win?
I didn't realize that.
I know.
Yes. Always.
Oh, okay.
Win.
Always win. All right, so both of our hosts said yes. The answer is
yes.
They did. The Mets beat
7-3.
Atlanta 7. That's right. How did you know that?
Because I actually watched the game.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Oh, you don't have to believe me.
How many
It was on the
wins
screen over here.
did the Mets have, or do the Mets have now?
All of them.
All of the wins.
All of the wins.
Correct.
It is true.
400.
38-31. The Mets are just blazing a trail through Major League
6 games
Baseball.
up.
Mets, right now, National League.
Yes,
Four-game.
Mets.
4-game lead over the Nationals. So, Cubs are a half game back of the Brewers.
No, that's just second is the first loser.
Look at Chrissy gassing you up with the singing and then now saying, "Oh, the Mets won. Hell is freezing over."
Oh, no, you're accurate.
Zing.
They're gonna get some players back from their annual disabled list trip.
Hey, at least Jacob deGrom's not on that list yet.
Yeah, give them a minute.
Zesty.
All right, what else is going on in sports? Yesterday, I did watch the Bucks lose the first game of the Eastern Conference basketball playoffs. That sucked because I am pulling for the Bucks. I'm okay if the Hawks win, but I want the Bucks to win. Suns were up 2-0 over the Clippers. What else is happening? NFL players have till July 2nd to figure out if they're opting out because of COVID-19. Jeff Gordon's leaving the Fox Sports booth, going to take on a daily role at Hendrick Motorsports, the team for which he used to race. Pro basketball. Celtics hired Brooklyn Nets assistant Ime Udoka for their new coach. Person familiar with the decision told the Associated Press.
It's a good hire.
USA Basketball has a full 12-man roster. They added Zach LaVine from the Bulls and Jerami Grant of the Pistons.
He sings from Maroon 5, doesn't he?
No. I had to say, what? No. Carly Lloyd is going to play in the Olympics as well.
So is Julia Ertz.
So is
wife
Julia
of wife of possible Eagle tight end Zach Ertz. Also, in other news, Sweden beat Poland 3-2. Portugal and France drew 2-2. Germany and Hungary drew 2-2. Slovakia lost to Spain 5-2 yesterday in the Euro tournament. There's some good games, matches coming up here this weekend too.
Don't know what any of that means.
Soccer.
Oh, and so this is how they win the championship?
Soccer? No, it's one of the other trophies they get.
So many trophies in soccer. Chrissy is giving much love for your headset.
Yes. I represent the Fashion Week here on Gaming Morning Show.
Ooh, Fashion Week. Dude, Lego Masters, the Tuesday episode, they had to make hats out of Legos, like full-blown,
wearable?
Yes,
like
fashion.
Did they have to wear it?
They did, and they had to have it hands so they could walk down the runway and stabilize it. But when they got to the end, they had to sit there 5 seconds, hands-free, and 2 of them fell. Spoilers, 2 of them fell. Okay, but there was some. Like someone made, imagine like lace or like fishnet lacing with Legos. It was like an Audrey Hepburn kind of look with like, you know, the veil almost in the front.
Yeah, you're going to need to share that somewhere when you find that, because that just sounds insane.
Discord. I'll do it.
Was that a threat? I'll do it.
Lady K, it's not that they're told to go on the show. They're winning. They're trying to win money. It was like 12 hours to build these hats. It's pretty cool.
I could do it in 10.
I doubt it.
You're right.
Oh, infinite Lego money would be good. They do have a lot of money tied up in the show because there are a lot of Lego bricks in that building. So, all right.
Lego bricks.
On the other side of the break, and this will be Lucy's first voyage into the Temple of the Six, but Lucy has a Minecraft server as well. And you're calling it what? Lucy Farms?
Lulu Farms.
Lulu Farms.
Nice.
Yeah. I really like tractors.
You really like tractors?
Yes.
Really?
I'm a city person, but I was always fascinated with tractors because they're so big and they just like, I thought they were like big ancient beasts of like, I don't know, they're like mythical creatures, but
Raise your
I'm
hand
all grown up and I haven't let it go.
if you've ridden in a combine.
Oh, I haven't. No. I've never even driven a tractor before. I just really like them.
I used to be a farm kid for 5 years.
No.
Yeah.
You weren't.
I was. My parents got out of it, though, when I turned 6, and that's the best decision that was ever made because I would have been a horrible farm kid. Horrible.
That's what I'm saying.
Awful. Can you go do this? No, I can't. I don't know how to do that. It doesn't sound interesting.
Yes. Can you tell me how to do it?
No, I would have said no. I don't want to. It sounds boring.
That would've been it.
I'm going to go over here and talk into a microphone.
I wish I was a farmer. I'd rather do that.
Downs says never seen Minecraft. Well, get ready, because on the other side of the breakdowns, we induct you into the Temple of the Six. You are our third ever Kneecap subscriber on the Patreon. If you become a Patreon subscriber, you get access to things like Patreon-only Discord, participant priority when we play GMS games, and if you're a Kneecap subscriber, well, Maiko does something a little extra for you. What'd you do for Downs?
So far, he's in the Temple of the Six.
Okay, so we've baby steps into it. We don't want to
baby steps.
We don't want to overwhelm you with so much stuff right out the front end of your Patreon subscription. So
I still have this little square rectangle of duct tape, Downs. If you want that, send that to you.
It's all yours, right?
What's on Mike's desk?
It is Gaming Morning Show. Lucy the first guest hosting. That is Look, it's Maiko. I am Ryan. We'll be back with our final hour. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Stick around. More on the way.
So you're another proto-droid? Like me? ¡Qué emocionante! I always assumed I was the only one.
You cannot allow the worthless lives of a few gang leaders to jeopardize the safety of thousands of civilians.
Life and death isn't yours to decide. We will find another way. In order to win, I must grow stronger.
Ay, mija, your blade is looking weak. Come, vamos. I will teach you my techniques.
You will be the change.
when you eat coffee, you drink your Dunkin' coffee. Okay, it's not bad. It's good for you. But then afterwards, you take a shower with your Dr. Squatch soap.
Yeah,
Dunkin' coffee. Dunkin' coffee, you say?
Didn't see that happening.
My favorite Dunkin' coffee is caramel black.
Oh, there you go. See?
Mm-hmm.
He's got the
caramel black. I'll talk about the caramel black for a period of time because it's caramel black, and I'm not stalling. You're stalling. It's Dunkin' Donuts cold brew. I can't talk.
God.
Dunkin'
And I'm
Donuts,
kind of
you
partial
say?
to midnight black Dunkin' coffee.
What happened?
It's delicious. And a
Ryan just
slightly
ran
sweet
right
taste.
through his back.
GMS. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, Community Games, and GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, and the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 3, right now.
Morning, gamers. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Thursday, June 24th, 2021. That is Lucy the First. That is Look, It's Mike O. And it is time for the 8 o'clock hour at 8:03 on the West Coast.
Morning to the Final Hour crew.
Final Hour crew is checking in. Kajito is here with the FHC this morning. Good morning to you, Kajito. Nintendo Nerds ambassador of the Final Hour crew is already here, as has been Lady K, Down, Scott Chick this morning on Twitch, Chris M. Yee hanging out with us as well, and many, many others throughout the course of our 3 hours. We will be back again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Pacific time, and possibly we'll have both Sean and Mike in the chair as well. We have been talking about Patreon subscriptions throughout the course of the year, because we launched it, I think, on like January 4th or something like that.
Sure,
and beginning in April, no other show offers this. I can guarantee you, not a single other show offers to bust some kneecaps when you become a Patreon subscriber, but Gaming Morning Show will. Mike will take someone out for you.
That's not true. What?
Oh, did I misunderstand what we're doing with the kneecaps here?
Okay, no, I will totally mess someone up for you. You want them messed up? I'll mess them up.
Mike would do Mike won't do that for anybody. But if you become a kneecap subscriber, then Mike will take someone out. It's metaphorical, really, the kneecaps. So,
No, I will break their kneecaps if you want me to.
So Lucy, if you need somebody who needs some kneecaps taken out, just give us a holler. We'll do what we can.
Can you take him out on a date?
He shot him a dirty look.
Yes.
All right, but part of this now became somehow, some way, Minecraft related, and that's when we had our very first ever kneecap. Cool. No, don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. I'm not ready. Take it off. Stop. Oh my gosh. Oh, this whole thing almost blew up. Oh no. What happened? Oh my gosh. It's just terrifying. Axe was our very first. I'm going to jump right back into this like nothing happened. Axe was our very first kneecap subscriber. Then Groggy or Die came along. And so Mike decided to get this this wonderful idea. So now that I'm definitely ready, Mike, go ahead and cue up our latest induction into your world.
All right, just so you know, there's a really good chance it's good. It's because when I leave the screen, it minimizes it, and then it just wants me to share a different thing. So I'm gonna hope that I can do this. All right, so this might take a minute. Let's see. My stream is still running. What the heck?
Everything's fine.
I don't know how. Is it? Can you see the GMS thing?
I see a lot of me right now, and
Gosh,
that's not a
dang
good
it.
thing. So, but Gabe Pride, thank you for the host on Twitch. We always appreciate that. Okay, still just a lot of me.
Do this. Hold. Oh, there we go. Boom.
Are you ready?
Suck it, Minecraft.
Is that a yes?
Yes. Can you see it?
Well, I mean, not yet. I didn't change the scene yet. All right. Let's go here.
Or, no, like you personally.
All right. Why is the stream paused? You've minimized your application.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, don't do that.
I didn't.
Why'd you
in the application?
All right. Wait. Okay, that's closer. What is happening? Didn't we rehearse this?
We've only done it twice before.
Yeah, that sounds like a rehearsal to me. All right, well, I'll put it on the screen.
The thing, though.
It's not right, but there you go. You can look at Mike's Minecraft menu. Oh wait, now we see it. We see it. Go before it decides to.
Okay, not
it's
doing
raining.
anything.
It's raining.
Okay. Oh. Where am I going? Where am I going? See, like I fixed it, everybody. The sign's back. Sean tried to ruin it. There's the bomb things. I realize I have to add studio space for some other people. So this is the Minecraft server. There's the movie theater for us to watch the B movie or Fantastic Four or whatever the hell we're watching.
Just B movie.
Yeah, the B movie. And then if you come over here, Downs, are you here, Downs? Well, hold on. Is Downs here?
Downs is here.
Downs.
Downs is here.
Downs isn't talking. Downs. Okay, ready? So this is the Temple of the Six.
Dun, 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 dun,
Bomb. Presented by Dunkin' Donuts and Dr. Squatch. Unofficially.
Get your Dunkin' coffee.
But Downs, for being the newest member of the kneecap tier, you are now inducted into this place. The Big Six.
Why is it raining?
I don't know, because the sky is crying because they love Downs so much.
That's a good answer.
That's why. Downs, the sky is crying for you. Enjoy. Will you head down into here? Hold on. So we'll look at our members. This is Ox. He's the founding member of this place. This is Groggy or Die, shoveling a burger into his face. Oh no, where's that? Why is that one the wrong way?
That's a good
That's
burger.
okay. That's okay. Downs, this is you. Just kidding. If we turn around, bum bada bum.
Dun, 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 dun,
I am JF Downs, member of the kneecap tier since June of 2021, or maybe May. I can change that if I have to, but I think it was June.
Downs. How much did Papa Paws pay you to wear a Papa Paws shirt for your Temple of the Six? I'm calling shenanigans here.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that. That's the one that he sent me. So I think Downs thought that I was messing with him too when I was like, "Hey, I need you to send me a picture." And Downs was like, he sent me a GIF, and I was like, "No, like you need to send me a picture." So he sent me a picture.
You haven't figured out how to do GIFs in the Temple of the Six yet?
I can barely do pictures, man.
Okay, fair enough. Lucy.
Actually, that's not true. These are becoming easier and easier.
First venture into the Temple of the Six. Look at this place.
Glorious. I have no words.
It's a good-looking burger there. Okay,
It's
that's
very
a
scary,
weird angle. Yeah, when you're shooting that from above. Oh my gosh. And so, is this one? Can this be Lulu Farm's sister city?
The temple or
the whole whatever this is. What is this
thing?
thing called? Is this a realm?
It's the realm, yeah.
Yes.
So here, has Lucy never seen this before? We'll take a quick
Give a
tour.
little tour.
This is the movie theater where we're not ever gonna watch movies. This is a fire pit because why not?
For stories.
Ready? Watch. We're gonna do a cannonball.
Is that a pool?
Wow.
We have a pool?
And then we're gonna go. So this is
Why is
Studio
that
M.
How big is your budget?
It's just chilling.
No.
That's my pet. His name's Hercules. So this is our studio. This is my office, my studio. You can see Barry's right there. There's some books, my desk set up, and then we're gonna go into Sean's studio, which is a bedroom because that's where his studio
from
is.
his bed?
Yep, pretty much.
Funny story.
Well, he's over here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Sean, for the longest time, actually, in both instances, he's had his studio in 2 spots in his house. Both of his studios face a bed. And so there have been some questions about what else Sean is making outside of Gaming Morning Show.
Those are his guitars. And then we're going to go into Ryan's office. Hold on, ready?
Oh, that's
we gotta go. Go. There we go. Oh, I got out. Dang it. And this is Ryan's office.
Is that the cast of the Bee Movie?
This is. We got some chickens and some bees. Over here, we've got some Cheez-Its on this shelf right here. A couple of beehives, just because. And then this is Bob's box.
Hi, Bob.
Sorry, we got his feeding times: 5:30 a.m., 12 p.m., whenever.
We don't feed Bob. I don't know what you're talking about.
And then there's the sword. Wait, no, excuse me, sir. You have to. No, can you move?
Llama.
Hey, fetch, fetch. No, okay. There's the sword. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Where am I? I think I'm stuck in the corner.
We use the swords to poke through Bob's box to make the air holes, Lucy.
Yeah. And then quick.
Plenty of air in here.
Oof.
No need to worry.
Yeah, and that's Studio Daddy right there.
There we go.
And then here's Studio S for Sean. Yeah, there you go. And then here's the big sign. There's a big sign over here. It says GMS, which still has dynamite in it, but we're not going to blow it up yet.
Amazing.
And this is Ryan's private grotto for where he does apexing. Oh, that's the water. Yep. Okay.
This is where the sweats meet.
There we go. This is where Ryan has his quote-unquote meetings.
Oh.
Yeah.
To roast the other players in the lobby.
Did I just hear a alpaca or something? Like I heard a
probably there's a sheep.
A sheep. That's what those animals are. A sheep.
Yeah, like there's one. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There's a horse. Look, a horse is apparently here. A spider. That's a chicken. I don't know where the sheep is.
Why is it
raining? Oh, there it is. The sheep is chilling in the water. Yeah.
It looks like it's looking for help. Please help me. I'm in the water.
Well, look, there is a fence. So the fact that it made it over the fence into the water is kind of its own fault. You know?
It sounds very distressed.
That's fine. And then I don't know what this is. Sean built this.
Is that a water slide?
No. I think it's his house, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, look, a puddle. Ready? Cannonball!
Oh no!
Oh, we missed! Oh gosh, we're dead! Ow!
Ow!
My legs!
Yo, you broke the legs. You can't get out of the hole. Okay.
So I don't know what this is. This is Sean's something. Maybe this is where we like make sacrifices. Yeah.
What do we need the sacrifices for?
For the appease Bob.
Bob, what?
Yeah.
Bob's fine.
Bob is good with it.
Yeah. So yeah, and there it is. There's a sacrifice pit right there.
That's not a pit. That looks like just an elevation change.
Yeah, no, sacrifice pit. It's fine. So there you go. That's the world. Hey.
Please help me. Wow. All right. Well, there you go. You can find out more about our Minecraft realms, places, things, whatnot
in the Discord.
In our Discord
too.
So yeah, you can get rid of that stream.
But thanks Downs for being the member of the kneecap tier.
Yeah, latest member of the Temple of the Six.
If you want, the next time I shave, I can send you some hair too. That's what Groggy wants, which is weird, but whatever.
I don't think anybody really wants it.
Groggy, are you still here? Did you not ask? He asked me for that.
Is that
he
like
was going to glue it to his face?
Is that upcycling?
Oh,
That
good
is
call.
upcycling.
Maybe.
Repurposing?
Confirmation. All of us agree.
Use rubber cement.
Oh, okay. So this all makes sense. Backrolls is now saying that the thing we just last saw, that's where all the kneecaps go. Once you've broken the kneecaps, they all go.
Wait, in the Temple of the Six? Or
No.
the
the
stairs with the elevation?
The
The sacrificial pit.
The elevated stairs.
Oh.
Bob
I didn't see any kneecaps there.
It's because they're all hidden.
Yeah, we can't tell you. We can't show them to you.
If
It's
we
against
show-
FAA regulations say we can't show them to you on
The
TV.
FAA, the old aviation group, just covering radio shows now. Probably
Yep,
makes
the
sense.
FAA.
There's been some consolidation, chat.
It's true.
Lucy the First, Mike O, Ryan hanging out with you this morning. It's time for, on this Bomb Pop Day, Swim a
Day.
Lap Day, Fairy Day, Pralines Day, National Handshake Day, and National Work From Home Day, for us to cover Monopoly Watch 2020. If you missed the first hour, Lucy raved about how much Lucy loves Monopoly. It was just like, man, can't get enough of Monopoly. I mean, I can't really paraphrase everything you said, but I mean, I've never heard a more glowing recommendation for Monopoly in my life. So that was really special.
Yeah. Capitalism is very special.
Ooh, yay, capitalism. Take it all. Drive everyone else into the ground.
Bye, bye, bye. Sell, sell, sell.
6 economies. All right, what's Monopoly Watch 2020?
6 economies.
This is from Mass Live's Tom Matthews.
Tom Matthews says...
Oh, no.
In Monopoly Watch... Not really. So there's a place in Worcester, Mass. That's where my mom was born.
You mean
In
Worcester?
Stop it. It's Worcester. In Worcester, Mass, there's a place called Ralph's Tavern. And yesterday, which was June 23rd, they accepted Monopoly money. So imagine walking into a bar and sitting down on a steel bar stool. That's uncomfortable. And ordering a shot just to pull out a fresh, crisp $20 bill of Monopoly money to pay for it. You can do exactly that for 2 hours on Wednesday from 4 to 6 at Ralph's Tavern on Shrewsbury Street in Worcester. We are not sponsored by them. The tavern will be accepting Monopoly money as a form of payment for one night only, as it attempts to encourage fans of the game to vote for the longtime Worcester watering hole to be featured as one of 34 locations on an upcoming Worcester edition of the Monopoly board game.
What?
So here's what you can buy. It costs $5 to get in, Monopoly monies. To get a hot dog, you have to give them 10 Monopoly.
Wait, they're charging a cover?
Yeah. Monopoly money. Yeah. In order to get a thimble Jello shot, which is literally the size of a thimble, it's 20 Monopoly dollars. A chance card raffle pull is 50 Monopoly dollars, and in order to get a massage, it's 100 Monopoly dollars.
I'm sorry, a massage?
I'm just kidding. That's not really.
What kind of establishment are we running here?
Yeah. But yeah, so the UK-based board game company secured the global license via Hasbro for Monopoly. Oh, interesting.
What?
And they're going to be releasing a Worcester-themed edition with 34 iconic locations.
So many questions.
So Ralph's Tavern wants to be one of those 34. So they're basically bribing people.
So is it to vote, or is it just to wow the Monopoly people?
I think it's a little bit of both. So they're trying to make it so they're like really known, but they're hoping that people will be like, hey, you should do this, and kind of go that direction too. So
all right,
but yeah,
Hasbro
they
doesn't
also-
own Monopoly anymore.
Apparently not. Apparently now Top Trumps USA Inc. does.
And now you're telling us about a story that we actually can't participate in because it happened yesterday.
Yep.
Okay, and they're charging a cover.
Well, how many people live in Worcester, Mass?
Okay, that's my next question. They're making a special Monopoly board for Worcester?
Worcester.
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 There's no H in there.
Worcester.
There you go. That's
all right. Got it right. First try.
you can buy it.
But why would they
out.
pick Worcester, Mass?
I don't know why wouldn't you pick Worcester, Mass? Duh.
I'm so confused. Like,
Who else is
I mean, at least Edmonton has a mall.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's true, we do
Worcester's a
have a
pretty
mall.
big town. It's not like it's some rinky-dink little village.
Yeah, but
Worcester, Mass is a pretty big town.
But pick Boston.
I'm sure Boston already has one.
All right.
I'm gonna guess that the people, like whoever of Worcester, was like, "Hey, can you make this for us?" And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. What do you want in there? And they're like, Ralph's Tavern with Monopoly money. Yeah.
All right. Post-show party. I'll meet at Ralph's. All right.
Go to Ralph's. Go to Ralph's.
Lucy, hear me out. All right. If you ever get a gig in the Northeast U.S., I just need you to do me a favor and find a way sometime in your life to play at Ralph's Tavern in Worcester, Massachusetts. Whatever it takes.
Well, they're charging a cover, which is a lot better than vote.
There you go. It's Monopolians,
Yeah.
which is a fictional currency, but I mean,
oof,
paper.
This place looks a little rough.
Is it a dive bar?
I wouldn't say a dive bar per se, but it's a very authentic Boston establishment.
If you're watching at 11:22 at Ralph's Tavern in Worcester, go ahead and drop a follow.
They have a chalkboard wall.
Do we have an official GMS club at Ralph's Tavern?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'm going to be honest with you. One of my best friends in the world lives an hour away from Worcester, Mass. I may be sending my friend Carl on a reconnaissance mission.
Carl lives in Massachusetts?
Not that Carl, original Carl. Not Carl with a K. Hey.
Carl with a... Gosh.
Original Carl. It is now 8:22 on this mess of a final hour, which is completely fine. We're doing okay. We still have a 16. We're going to go back to the Northeast here in a second and tell you about a $16,000 tip that happened in New Hampshire. Okay.
Was it at Ralph's Tavern?
No. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Man, that would have been pretty rad, right?
Now, you would think if we were doing a show that put you first, chat, we would go back to Words on Stream because we've left that game on hiatus now for like an hour. Okay. But we're not. Okay. Instead, what we're going to do is, since we have a guest host again, we're going to go to everyone's favorite game, and that's Google Feud. Okay. This has been everyone's been raving about how exciting Google Feud has been lately, because yesterday we played this with guest host Digital Dot Games and Theo, and it worked really well. Nothing bad happened, Mike. Nobody was embarrassed or sad. It was all of the good things that you want Google Feud to leave you with. Okay. So
well, if that's true, there's no way it's going to happen twice in a row.
No, I'm even already confident because I see the first category. So, Lucy, since you are our guest host, you get to go first. What we're going to do is we're going to put up on the screen, these are autocomplete searches from Google, okay? And the phrase will have 5 possible solutions behind it for what is the #1 most searched recommendation from Google for that search, okay? And you got to pick first. So we're going to go straight to everyone's favorite topic, which is Star Wars, okay? And the choices for you, Lucy. Star Wars is blank. Okay? Better than Star Trek. Bad. Fantasy, not sci-fi. Dead. Or real. Those are the choices. One of these is legitimately the next thing that comes up after you type in Star Wars is in Google.
One of them. And the other aren't on the list?
The other are on the list, but they're farther down than #1. We're looking for #1.
Oh, for the #1.
Yeah.
I would have to go with real. Final answer. Is Star Wars real?
Star
Wars is real.
Is it real?
It's a documentary, yeah.
All right. We got to check it out. The answer from Lucy to first is real. That is the #8 searched answer.
No.
So you are incorrect. Mike, your choices remain better than Star Trek, bad, fantasy, not sci-fi, or dead.
Is fantasy, not sci-fi.
That is the #6 answer.
Incorrect.
Wow.
I'm sorry. So we only have 2 guesses left. Chad, it's up to you. And then I go last. Okay. Downs already says, our man on the street in Massachusetts, Carl. Absolutely, yeah. Carl will be our Massachusetts correspondent. Lady K says this is not everyone's favorite, but is first to guess with bad. Okay, so we're going to go with Lady K's answer. Bad. It's the #1 autocomplete. It is not. I'm so sorry.
Nope.
It's not. So you're putting this on me, which means I have to choose dead or better than Star Trek. Well, clearly, everyone's trying to find confirmation when they go to Google. Okay, either they're trying to find a fact, And we have Lady K for that, so we don't need Google for any facts. So you would go to Google for like an affirmation almost. And that's where all of these Star Wars fans are going to be like, hey, I know it's better than Star Trek, but I want to see what everyone else thinks. So I'm going to guess better than Star Trek. That's number 5 answer, and we already lost.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
We lost our first one.
We literally...
That is so stupid. Everything is
That
going to be
was a quick
fine.
question.
Nothing can go wrong.
I did lie to you.
No one's sad. No one's embarrassed.
This is worse than that time that we didn't get past level 1 in words on stream.
It's ridiculous. So angry right now.
Let's run it. Let's run it back. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Okay. So chat, super excited. Okay. It's Gaming Morning Show. It's 8:27. That's Lucy the First. That's Look It's My Goat. We're gonna play everyone's favorite game, which we've never played on the show today, and that's Google Feud. Everybody is so excited for this opportunity, and we feel great going into it, don't we, Mike?
That was Lucy's warm-up round, just to introduce her to the great thing. Yeah.
You've never played, correct, Lucy?
Yeah, I've never played.
Never played once. Not even looked at the screen. So I'll explain how it works.
Never.
What we do is we take a Google auto search, which is not the way it's called. It's called an autocomplete, and we look at it and we say, okay, oh God, why is this the one? All right.
Really?
I'm sorry,
Really?
Mike. I'm sorry, Mike. Okay, so this will not make us feel badly that anyone's searching this phrase. Okay, everything is fine, y'all. All right. The thing that people are typing in is how to look. Okay, and Google. It's in their top 10 searches. Some of them search for how to look pretty, which you are pretty the way you are, chat. Some say how to look skinny, and you're fine the way you are, chat. More masculine. Okay, Mike's hiding in his VR headset. Mike's going to an alternate world. Okay, this one is more practical. How to look up phone numbers. Okay, in case you didn't know. And then there's how to look taller. So Lucy, since you're our guest, you get to go first. Sorry, very sorry about this. You get to tell us what you think is the #1 search for term on Google for the phrase "how to look."
I'm just gonna assume everyone's like me and that we're all 5'3", and we all are curious. How can we look taller?
I like that. I want to also hope that that's the case. Mike, how is VR?
Yes, better than this.
You could have stayed in there until we were done.
I'm more positive.
All right, Lucy says how to look taller. That is the number
Please do,
9 answer.
Ooh, so close, but in the end, incorrect.
Wow, it's 9.
It's
This
9.
person before.
Apparently,
this is our first time.
Apparently, true, right? Yes. Apparently, everyone's taller than you, so maybe they're not. Many people are taller than you. That's why they're not looking it up. Maybe. I don't know. All right.
Yeah,
well,
that's just it. It's
the
just
good news, Mike gets to go, and your choices remain pretty, skinny, more masculine, or up phone numbers.
Just to hopefully get this more off quickly, it's a go skinny.
That's the number 10 answer. More or less people are looking for that than taller.
Jesus Lord.
This could not have gone any worse so far. I mean, other than... Okay, I don't even know how to make... It's... Chat, give me an answer.
Just keep going.
Let's just try to finish this out. Chrissy already said, pretty sure it was skinny. That was number 10.
Go to pretty.
Forgiven John is here. Welcome to our misery.
Hey, Forgiven. Welcome to our misery.
Pretty. Final answer from... Oh, that was the number 1 answer.
Ding, ding, ding.
Go to the next one.
All right, next one. Oh, this one's better. This one's better. And I know I get to see him before all y'all. Okay. What is bigger than the blank? The good news is all these suffixes are pretty okay. Before we get to that, we have to stop everything.
What goes into my brain.
I know. And just try to hold back those urges, okay? You can wait till after 9 o'clock, and then you can do whatever you want, okay? Fun fact, in the books written by Tolkien, there are 2 elven languages. I'm going to nail these pronunciations. This is a fun fact. Sindarian, nope, Sindarin, and Quenya.
Quinoa?
Although
I love quinoa. It's so good.
Sindarin is the oldest, quote unquote, in the storyline, and is the most complex with the work put into it. Quenya, which Sindarin mixed, Lady K, why are you doing this to me, with common human, is the most used throughout the story. That is from Lady K.
Lady K, fact
Great.
of the day.
Well, what do you know? How do you know that?
Did I crush that?
Thanks, Lady K. And you made Ryan say all that, so that's even better.
Omniverse.
Omnivore.
Lucy, you are going to come back, right?
Wow. Yeah, this
Lucy's gonna delete us from her life.
It was a fun run. I can take the episode you were on down if you would like. That's fine. All right, Mike, you get to go first with this one. What is bigger than the Milky Way, Blue Whale, Universe, Galaxy, or Omniverse?
Alex, let's go with
Not
Galaxy.
It's Ryan. You said Galaxy?
Galaxy.
Because I couldn't tell. You're so enthusiastic.
Galaxy.
Your excitement. That's number 6.
I hate
I'm sorry.
this game.
No.
All right, chat says, no, Galaxy was Chrissy first. That was wrong. So we're gonna go Universe from Superphonic, who added an I reckon in there, so you know that Super's confident.
I reckon.
For the win, is it Universe? It is.
Yes. Ding.
Nice.
Superphonic is
correct.
We have
Pretty good at this game.
Yes. Never in the history has Lucy ever had more points in this game.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Never.
Never put a
Oh no.
blank. One of these is true. Never put a blank. Okay? People are searching for these things.
What?
Never put a
These are all
man
real searches.
before your child.
Okay.
Never put a knife to basil. Never put a blade in the ground.
Okay.
Never put a wig on your dog.
Yeah, that one's a little something.
Never put a question mark where God.
Put a question mark where God?
That is accurate. That I'm trying to read the words on the screen, and I think I'm doing well. Now, chat gets to go first. Nintendo has an anecdote for us. Quinoa is indeed delicious. Yes, it is.
I love the quinoa. It's my favorite.
And Lady K, I'm happy that you have fun with making me say words that I struggle with. Superphonic dropped the mic, and we're going to go with Superphonic trying to go 2 for 2, says the answer is wig on your dog. Is it correct? Ooh.
Incorrect.
It is number 5. Okay. AJ has the best advice. Never put a slice of cheese in a peanut butter sandwich. Lucy, it's not your turn to guess.
Oh gosh.
It is not. It's mine. Don't worry about it. But would you ever eat
I
a
was
peanut?
kind of messed up.
Would you?
Stop.
Would
No.
you ever eat a
Fine.
peanut butter and
No,
cheese sandwich?
No, you don't have to say it.
Would you
I
ever
will not
eat one?
anything for the rest of my life.
It's not bad, actually.
Did you watch the show yesterday when Theo did it?
No.
Theo had the
I saw it
biggest
in the thing.
visual roller coaster of emotions I've ever witnessed on this show. She put the sandwich in the mouth, chewed it, and was like, "Oh, that's not bad." Then almost threw up.
Yeah.
And then ate some more and was like, "You know, I could probably eat this." And then spit it out and said, "I'll never touch this again."
Did you touch it again?
What the heck?
She didn't. I don't think she went back to that sandwich well. A good moron
I ate
to
the
you,
whole thing.
Hobo Toes.
Hello, FHC.
Part of the final hour crew this morning. Hobo Toes, excellent stream. Check it out, please. Now it is my turn to guess on this actual puzzle, which
We're still
is
playing this game.
Yeah, we have to complete. I mean, we could be up to 45,000 points before we know it, just in the blink of an eye. So we've played some slow developing games this morning. Okay, a little bit of a sidetrack throughout the course of the show, which is fine. Here we go. I'm gonna guess. I like Hobo Toes saying blade in the ground, but I'm not going to pick that because I already know that that's bad. Not many people would search. So I'm gonna go question mark where God because it is an odd phrasing, and I think Google is trying to trick us. I'm distrusting the game, and that's the number one answer.
Yes, yes. Ding, ding, ding.
No way.
What?
Told you.
I don't understand.
That doesn't even make any sense.
This game is so much fun. I'm cracked.
Cracked.
It is 8:36 on the West Coast, 11:36 on the East, 4:36 for those watching GMS in the afternoon.
No, I won't say it. Never put.
Lucy swears she's having a good time, which is cool. Thank you. You're gonna have to get ready for a takeaway that's pretty okay though. Okay, and that's important. You have to at the end of the show tell us something that you learned from today's show. There should be something, chat, that you can take away from this show. I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Oh.
It's also Bomb Pop Day, and we learned that those are called what again in Canada?
Rockets.
Rockets. If you get a... I think that's what Papa said too. Papa's in Canada as well. Okay. I think you can get those at the store, and they're like a popsicle, but we have insider information. Lucy says specifically that each layer does taste differently.
Mm-hmm. And the white layer is the best. Second would be the red, and then blue.
Isn't the thing primarily blue?
It's primarily blue. I think that's why they put so much of it.
No.
Okay. All right. Fine.
It's not bad.
All right. Let's do Words on Stream. We'll wrap this thing up.
Oh, excuse me.
Lucy is the best host of Words on Stream of all time. You can find our guest host Lucy streaming at Lucy the First on Twitch.
Yeah, we're starting the first esports team for Words on Stream.
Let's go. That's exciting. Last we left this game, if you could recap for us, Lucy, we had 6 names on this prestigious, illustrious board.
Yes, we have the real AJ Storm storming up the leaderboard on first place. The Heft themselves on second, kicking King Gray to third. Yours truly is leading the Caboose crew with Downs and Mike getting all cuddly and cozy in the caboose on 5th and 6th place.
All right. We're going to move to level 6. On Lucy's stream yesterday, I found out this game has a level that goes past 19.
Mm-hmm.
Which I didn't know. So get ready. If you've never played before, please type the words that you see in the chat. We have no fake letters yet. We have no hidden letters yet. But you can just type them right in the Twitch chat. If you are also inclined, you can scan that QR code and you get a way to do it on your phone. But you still also have to be on Twitch, which is weird, but it's the rules. So I didn't make them up. So little did you know, by the way, Lucy's this is an audition. So if you want to make that esports team, now's your chance.
Yep.
Oh, we had this one yesterday on yours.
The crab one?
Mm-hmm. Because I remember Carb came up.
Yeah, and Orca. That was a good one.
Oh.
Carbs. Oh, good carbs.
Except why was what I typed carb. That's not in. So it's only carbs that's accepted. Ugh.
Carb. Yeah.
Ugh. All right. I see another one though.
Crabbo. That's all I can see.
Oh, I tried to type rap. There's no P. I'm worse at this game than I thought.
Same.
I don't know if this one works.
Please don't type it. Rawr.
Nope.
Like cow is in there, but I can't make a 4-letter word with it.
Calb.
Oh, AJ with Cobra. What a drop.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
Cobra
good.
Kai.
Barrow Mike is cracked.
No.
Ahead of Gabe Pride and Lucy.
Cracked.
Boom.
Oh, I see one. I see one. Don't take it. It's mine. Yeah. My favorite.
No.
Yes, Lucy.
I went
got
to go
you.
steal it from you.
Got you.
That's why you're in second.
Oh, that's true. And that's also host advantage. I saw it first. All right, we somehow passed, Lucy. Some way, somehow, we made this work.
You're
the
cracked.
blink of an eye. Doo-doo-doo.
And here we have it, the leaderboard. AJ Storm still leading the way in first place.
Correct.
Mike putting in quite the effort. However, still settling for 6th place. And Lady, welcome to the leaderboard with 7th place, sharing a bunk bed in the caboose, while Downs and King Gray lead the caboose crew. Looking great, caboose. Strong and mighty. However, yours truly has been promoted to 3rd place, where I am eyeing the 2nd spot. Hopefully, I can get it. But
Welcome to the podium.
yeah, the spotlight is quite warm. I think this is my home.
It was pretty okay.
All right, here we go. Moving on to level number something.
Level number
8.
We can't count that high.
There is a fake letter. When you hear Bob make the donkey noise, that means we've identified the fake letter. So if you see it, please let us know, because somewhere, somehow, there is a fake letter. RPG is in here. I don't know if that's an official term. I see another one. Streamer's Lighthouse presents Enchanted Forest, I think was what it was, when they had virtual prom. And I just saw that. There is a Q. There's very likely that the Q is the fake letter. It is.
Yeah.
The fake letter has been identified.
Q.
Thank you, Bob.
Is it Q?
It is Q. Bob, we appreciate your you're very adamant.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bob. Okay. Is pomegranate in there?
Yep, there it is right there with the I and the T and the E. It's right there.
Again, there's got to be another one that starts with A or G. Like Graham, AJ is cracked.
Aardvark. Nope.
I'm just gonna like turn off my camera the day we open up this game, and Aardvark is clearly the long word.
That'll be the day.
Arc? Nope, there's no C or H. There's some critical letters missing. See, that's where my brain is so creative, if you will, that I just want to make up words that don't exist. I want to think outside the letters.
Yeah, I like just start mixing it together until it clicks.
I like how you found pram.
Par.
Oh no, sorry, par. What's a par?
What's a par?
Yeah.
You know, it's when you shoot a goal and get a par.
Oh, quiet you. It's quite the leaderboard.
Wow, AJ Storm. Just
par.
talent. The heft. Number 2.
Oh.
How do you do it? How do you do it? Taking up 2nd place because we have Downs. Wow, Downs. I see you. From the caboose all the way to 3rd place. Congratulations. What a superstar. We have Mike falling down to 4th place. Actually, still leveling up. Yours truly
Climbing
falling
up.
down, though. Mike, well deserved and well played. We have King Gray leading the caboose with yours truly, while Gabe Pride and Lady caboose crewing together.
Go, Lady K. Go. So par means either a juvenile salmon or the Pakistan Atomic Research Reactor.
Okay. I'm guessing it means the little salmon.
No, it's definitely the reactor one.
Okay. All right, it's 8:45. If we do this efficiently, chat, by the time we have to get to the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, our clip of the day, and our takeaways that were pretty okay, we will have broken our all-time record, okay? We need you on your A game. We have to impress Lucy, okay? If you ever want Lucy to come back to the show, we have to get past level 19, all right? Here we go. It's all on you, chat.
Team.
Also, you make an automatic
all
spot.
on your broad shoulders, AJ Storm.
Automatically on Lucy's esports words on stream team. That's the other grand prize in this whole thing. Shaq! It's not Shaq.
Yeah.
Digest your crap.
Dang it.
It's too good.
Oh,
The
we already
R is
have an
fake.
identification. AJ telling us that the R is fake. We might have it identified. It's already identified.
R.
Because I typed entire, and that was not correct
Dang it,
either.
the R is fake.
Thank you, Mike.
The R is still fake. and I'm
No
still
matter how
guessing
many
it.
times I try to throw it into that.
I still use R. What is wrong?
I would like to repeat that
It
the
hurts.
R is fake.
We'll never know what the fake letter is in this one, unfortunately.
Did you all know that the R is fake? I just tried to spell dice with an S.
Tigers.
Did you know the R is fake?
No, it's not. It's real. It's like Santa.
Excited. Oh, you just okay.
Gosh darn it.
Well, somehow we're at 76 out of 63.
It's amazing,
Level
chat.
11.
We did it. We found a way to advance. This is like March Madness basketball. Win and advance. And we did.
Double digits, everyone. Beautiful.
So, no one ever thought we'd get here, but we did it.
And thanks to AJ Storm, also with the triple digits on the leaderboard for points. Second place goes to Hefty Goof. Third belongs to Mike. Wow, amazing
Wow.
hosting.
Oh,
First,
correct.
sitting at the bottom of the tier, however, tied with Mike for third place. Downs is a great leader, and they decided to leave the Caboose crew to the very capable hands of King Gray and Lady. Well, Gabe, and also there's one unknown person.
That's
can't see
Dr.
him
Chick, and for some reason when I slide it down, it doesn't show it on stream. So, Dr. Chick, you're cracked as well.
Caboose. Yes.
Yes, official. Now, bunking, you said? Bunking with the Caboose crew?
Caboose crew. Bunked up in there.
All right.
Well, Down's coming in with the excuses.
We're not going to make it past level 19 because this is our last one we can do. So just make it count. This could have been the one, but it might also not be the one.
Oh no, there's a
Oh
Q.
my god.
There's so many E's, so many T's.
It's my favorite word.
The.
I don't think that's how you spell it, though.
All right, both E's are in play. Mike, stop it. Someone guessed Theo. Oh no, that's me. I said the, and it looked like an O. Never mind. Scratch that. Run it back. Oh, athlete. Oh, Lady K already got it. Damn it.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Dr. Chick's having a hot pocket, all right? We're busy. Thank you. Crotch pocket.
What?
Oh, I see one. Why haven't y'all guessed this one? Oh,
Crotch
never mind.
pocket?
Lucy did already. I guessed teeth. Well after you did,
Yes.
apparently.
You can spell teat a lot of ways.
No, you actually only can spell it one way. You
latte.
just want to spell it a lot of different ways.
I hate that you can't spell it numerous ways.
Nice. I'm guessing that Q must be fake, right?
No, it's definitely there.
Q.
Dang it, Bob. Tale as old as time. Beauty and the Beast.
I tried leet. As in, I'm elite at this game.
This is a good try.
Good with words.
No one had late, huh? What now?
Guess we're too late.
Oh, zing! Dad joke.
Nice.
All right, what do we got? I think you just hefty goofed on a hefty goof stream. with the dad joke there. So proud of you for that.
Leaderboard. Wow. Well, it looks like Mike hasn't been spending too much time doing the off-camera on stream, falling down to 5th place from 3rd. Yours truly leveling up to 3rd place. What does that mean for the rest of the leaderboard? Well, that means AJ Storm finishes off at 150 #1 placement on Words on Stream leaderboard. We have Hefty Goof with the 2nd.
Correct.
Well done and well played, Ryan. We have Downs in 4th place. Maiko is getting more accustomed to the scene and the view from down here, while Lady and King Gray lead the Caboose crew. Chick and also unknown variable.
Gabe Pride
Well
at the
done.
bottom there.
Gabe Pride has finished the rounds as the official Caboose member.
Well,
Represent.
level number 14 would be next, but I guess we'll never know, chat, because we have too much to do. It's 8:52 on the West Coast, 11:52 out on the East, 4:52 for those watching in the UK. We have a whole bunch of stuff to wrap up with. We are going to send you over on the recommendation of our good friend Kiki Low to Kalani's stream. Along with our good friend Spacing Out, Kalani is celebrating a birthday today, is playing with Super and Chris on Sunday in the Kiki Apex Legends Trios Mixer. So be sure to check that out on Kiki's stream coming up on Sunday. Going to carry Super and Chris to a victory. Let's do this. You have a New Hampshire story that we didn't get to. Abbreviated version of this that comes from David Matthews of Daily News, Mike.
Yeah, a guy tipped a lot of money. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Time for the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We recap the top gaming headlines of the day. Nintendo is shutting down Splatoon 2's online lounge in July, which we learned a lot about Splatoon 2 from Lucy the First, which is hashtag Splatoon 2 expert.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why you brought me in here.
Paint. Splatter.
Paint and no more lobbies.
Pokemon Go has changes that have caused a little community backlash, according to Matt Purslow of IGN. You can read the details on our Twitter because we're not going through it. And Stardew Valley, much like Lucy learned in real life, everyone's running to get married. So are speedrunners in Stardew Valley to get married, according to Ari Notice.
In game, not the
Kotaku.
speedrunners.
Yeah,
Maybe both.
There.
Maybe both. You never know.
Oh, that's
Or maybe both.
Some of the games that are out
We'll
today
never-
include the Eternal Castle Remastered, Cube Blast Match, and Cyberhook, among others. Our name of the morning, inspired by the current season of Papa Paws, is Summer Paws, out today on Switch.
Yep. It's crazy.
Okay. So there's that. We got to get ready for takeaways that are pretty okay. But first, it's time for the clip of the day. Clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day. Boop, boop. Up in Mortal Kombat 11.
Hey, it's Roy Disney's birthday.
Was.
You know that? I mean, it's still technically his birthday. I mean, just because you're dead doesn't mean you stop getting birthdays. Right? Just go put some candles on his grave. It's fine.
Yesterday's guest host, Lucy, Digital Games, could actually sing Jason Mraz. Can you sing any Jason Mraz?
Wow. Okay.
Put you on the spot.
You're beautiful. I don't know if that's Jason Mraz.
I think that's James Blunt.
I think
but,
that's
mean,
James
you're close.
Blunt.
You're very, very close.
You tried.
That was my best performance.
Oh,
I'll send you an invoice for that one.
You really did try to figure out a Jason Mraz song right on the top of your head, and we failed horribly. Oh my gosh! I'll look at all these. Oh, they're all coming from Super. Lucy being blunt. She put it bluntly. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Gosh, no.
Do you want your in-show redemption? Do you want to go ahead and try Jason Mraz now that you've had all the show to figure it out?
Oh. I'm yo.
Yes! Nailed it!
Superphonic, thanks for the harmonies.
Nice.
Love the dance moves.
Oh my gosh. A lot of fun today. Thank you for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show. Lucy, I need to know next time you're streaming, and also just a little bit more about your stream so that we can share your community with ours.
Kind.
When's the next time you're on?
Oh, you actually was asking me. I thought it was like, do I prepare a document?
It was a
just send you an email.
Yes, with your invoice for the beautiful James Blunt song. Please include the document. It's so good, so good.
Yeah. So, I usually stream on Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday mornings. So I'm a fan of mornings as well. Same with the gaming morning show. And my radio station I now work with is Global DJs Radio at globaldjsradio.com, where I like to play music.
Nailed it.
Got it.
Don't sing Tiny Tim, Mike. Make it stop.
Yet.
You kind of started to.
Through the tulips.
Why is this happening? All right, chat. What is something you learned from today's show? Tomorrow, Backrolls will be with us and will host for all 3 hours. Okay. Mike has now gotten approved, not PTO from his real job, and will be here for the first hour. Very supportive, all of Mike's IRL fam. And then Sports Gaming will have like maybe 2.5 hours of sleep, and we'll jump on the show as well.
Perfect. That can't go wrong.
Good morning, Chat FM. Thanks for checking in with the Final Hour crew.
Greetings,
Hello,
Final Hour.
Whoa, Bob! Did Bob just... I think
What
Bob
just
just
happened?
deprogrammed. Uh-oh.
I think Bob had a stroke.
That won't...
Hold on. I'll get the sword. I'll be there in like 20.
Okay. Bob won't... That won't add to the controversy behind Bob.
Maybe it was Skynet.
That's probably true. Now that I think about it, Bob, that's probably true. All right, Lucy, what is a takeaway that was pretty okay? What is something you learned from today's show?
I learned that if you are in the LA area, there is a cow that is believed to remain on the loop. And that James Blunt is an excellent singer. And Jason Mraz is beautiful as always.
They're just not the same person.
And if you're on the Minecraft server, do check out the Temple of Six, because there is a new member. Quite beautiful and luscious.
I am Jeff Downs.
Super referencing our Loose Animal Watch 2020 with the cow story. There's 38 cows that were captured, but one remains on the loose, according to Ben Hooper of UPI. That is a moving story. Mike, what is your takeaway that was pretty okay?
That it can't be proven that Jason Mraz and Jason Blunt aren't the same person.
Have you ever seen them in the same room at the same time?
Nope. And their music all sounds the same.
Chat, what is something that you learned on today's show? What was a takeaway that was pretty okay? I learned that I have to send my friend Carl on a reconnaissance mission to Worcester, Massachusetts, to figure out more about Ralph's Tavern. And they accepted Monopoly money. Lucy also committed that on the Lucy the First Northeast tour to make a stop at Ralph's Tavern. And sending me a document with more information.
I'll get paid in Monopoly money. Monopolians.
Let's see. Chrissy says, have a great day, y'all. Luscious. What a great adjective for sure. Chat FM said, served with James Blunt in Kosovo. That's something I just learned. That's good. Chat FM also wants more tulips. So I guess you can sing us to break, Mike. Or sing us to the end of the show.
Tiptoe and the pool.
He's quite clipping, but that's okay. Say hi to Kalani for us. You can either say happy birthday or please say good morning from GMS. We'll be back tomorrow. For Lucy, for Mike, I'm Ryan. Thanks for having fun. We'll see you again.
Tulips with me. Tiptoe from the garden, by the garden of a willow tree, and tiptoe through the tulips with me. Knee deep in flowers, we'll stray, we'll keep the showers away. And if I kiss you in the garden, in the moonlight, will you pardon me and tiptoe through the tulips with me? And tiptoe through the tulips, oh God. How did you do